I'm a little bit still recovering.
From the sick, from
Yeah,
the astral chain blowjob.
a bit of both.
Are you recording right now?
Yes, I
Because
am
I want,
actually recording
because
right
I
now.
want astral chain blowjob on record.
No,
That
don't worry. It's going to be one of the first things on this entire podcast recording. Let me put my mic where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because yeah. Anyway, welcome to the fourth episode of Actual Androids podcast.
Mm-hmm. It is currently almost 1 in the morning.
That's because someone forgot that we have a podcast until like midnight last night, and they texted me, "Oh shit, the podcast."
Yes, that did occur. And then I had work today, and I have work tomorrow, and I'm still on the work sleep schedule, so right now I'm usually in bed.
Oh yeah, that's your.
everyone.
Holy shit, who are you?
Oh, yeah, introduce yourself.
Hi there. I'm the Flaw. I'm a horny idiot. I
Welcome
like
to the team.
I like video games, mostly of the fighting variety.
Which is
And I
why
guess
you're here today,
yes.
mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm Dakota Smash 3K. I've been on every episode so far, so fuck.
I am Cameron, also known as Taren-Ko. I like the video games, and I'm also a developer, so yeah, you know how it goes.
Cue the what's his name that was at the fucking developers conference that was screaming about? Was that Steve?
Steve Ballmer.
Steve Ballmer.
Developers.
Yeah,
That is never gonna fucking go away.
No, it's not. Especially if I remember it.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Hear
that
that.
you remember that.
It's a funny clip. It was a funny YouTube clip. Anyway, let's not
How-
bullshit around.
God, how old is that? That's like 2008.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to bullshit around and keep Grandpa up past his too much past his bedtime.
Uh-huh. Yeah, depending on how this goes, I might I might end up falling out and you guys are record like a second
Continue
half
to
to this or something.
No pressure.
Oh god.
Dakota,
but
you've
let's
got like
get to
your
weeks.
OBS where you can like record conversations.
Yes, I do. If
Okay.
it just let me know beforehand, and I'll do that. But anyway,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
get on to the
yeah.
actual meat of the podcast right here.
All right, so
Well, not the real meat.
Yeah, to
Let's
start
get
off.
into weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with weeks. Dakota.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
I'm gonna drop stuff.
Uh,
I have some amiibos on my desk now.
Flaw, you're our guest, so how about you start things off?
Oh, do I just pick a topic?
No, just how was your week?
Yeah, just kind of talk about what you've been doing since the last time you were on, which is never, but we kind of narrow it down to the last couple weeks.
Because we record these bi-weekly.
Work is work. I won't get into that.
Right,
But
right.
I would
Mood.
say, I've been like this wrestling hell that I've jumped into since WrestleMania last year, and I mean, granted, it's gotten a lot better since.
Oh,
it
did
was,
you see Elimination
yeah.
Chamber?
Yes, I did.
Hey,
Elimination Chamber was a very okay show with a phenomenal main event. Like the main event is worth
I
the
did
whole-
watch the last bit of the main event. Holy shit, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston, give this man a belt. He's
Give
been
this
for
man a
while.
real belt.
If anyone deserves it, especially any member of the New Day who all deserve it, it's Kofi Kingston.
I mean, he's been there for over a decade at this point. Enough to change nationalities twice.
Yeah, he started as a fake. But yeah, Elimination Chamber. That both of the chamber matches were great, but the main event one by far was the better. It was the best match of the night.
Like, Daniel Bryan is so good at being... he's so good at, like, wrestling, but he's so good at being a heel that he made people fucking adore Kofi. And so did, to be fair, so did Kofi. Kofi did a great job on his own, but Daniel Bryan just kind of gave him that extra little oomph to it.
I think the only thing about Daniel Bryan as a heel that upsets me is that he's right. Your
Oh,
heel's not supposed to be right.
Oh, true. The environment thing.
Oh, absolutely. It's like
Well,
I'm just waiting for Harper to join the little clique he's got going on.
Well,
that
I
they
think
can
he- I think
as
if-
a team. Like, well, I mean, like Rowan and Harper aren't the Bludgeons anymore because of some in real life like scary horseshit. So now
Wait,
they're
what?
just yeah, like someone like complained to them about the name the Bludgeon Brothers because there actually was like a group of like violent people named the Bludgeon Brothers who like attacked him, and he's like, please don't use that name.
And
And
then,
it's like,
okay.
I think I've actually
I don't
heard
know
of
if
that
it's
before.
circulated, but heard that circulated. So like now it's just Rowan and Harper, which is like what they were before Legends anyway. So who
Oh,
cares? Just waiting for Harper to join the little Daniel Bryan cult he's making, so that they can officially call it Daniel Bryan and his Planeteers.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know. I don't
think
know.
the
I
fact
like
that
the
he's
name the
right-
Daniel Bryan cult better.
Why is Daniel Bryan a better cult leader than Bray Wyatt?
because he's good at wrestling. But I think the fact that he's correct, but also the most obnoxious person ever about it,
Oh, yeah.
it does work.
Leading a
They
cult
say-
requires the ability to sell.
And
In-
requires
Dan-
beard.
It does,
Daniel
actually. Yeah.
Daniel Bryan is that person that everyone thinks of when they hear like coffee shop elitist, and he amps that up to like 800.
Oh, he's like in real life, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
But he can
Like-
he can play this character like the most absolute fucking. You should be recycling more.
Well, that's the best thing about like wrestling personas is that oftentimes the
What?
most seamless ones are the person's actual personality,
Wait,
just at ridiculous levels.
Hold on.
Like this-
Hold on. Are you telling me his gimmick is that he's an environmentalist?
Is
Yes.
that his environment? His gimmick right now is that he's being very obnoxious and preachy
hold on.
about everything, about things that are absolutely 100% issues right now.
But
It's
Flaw,
like-
let me put it to camera
Hmm.
this way. A couple weeks ago, Daniel Bryan debuted a brand new world title belt made entirely of wood.
That's rad.
It's
not
cool
just,
as
like,
shit.
it's not
I'll
just
be
cool, it's-
honest, I fucking love like woodworking and metalworking, so I'd be super down for that.
Hold on, let me send you a picture of it.
And honestly,
I
let's
gotta-
be real here. I think the WWE has probably had worse belts.
Oh, definitely.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
one that just had a fucking sticker slapped on top of it to hide like a
No,
logo?
that was TNA. That was
Wow.
TNA.
I don't know that those are different things.
I think you're thinking of the hardcore title.
I might be. I don't know. It
Oh
was,
no, that was like a destroyed. It was
was
a destroyed belt.
That's the rumor. Apparently, it's not true, but it
Yeah,
looks.
apparently it's not true, but that's the picture of the belt for this audio podcast.
that's fucking rad.
It kind
It
of
is, isn't And-
Fuck
and-
off,
and I
that's
have-
rad.
I have to correct you. It's not just like wood and like jade or whatever that is, or emerald. Or like, but
Oh yeah, it's like fiber.
Yeah, there's like a canvas backing.
It's like a
There's-
potato sack.
it's made of hemp too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually very impressive.
That's a
They actually-
dank ass belt.
They actually made it a point to say like, oh, it's wood and hemp. So that second week, Daniel Bryan got it out. AJ Styles was like, yeah, did you smoke the prototype to that thing or what?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, Mason Chamber was pretty all right. It was the main event was fucking spectacular. But
It was
I don't really know what they're gonna do with Fastlane. Hopefully, put Asuka back on TV. I mean, she's winning she's the women's champion right now. That's good, but they haven't really had anything for her since the Royal Rumble, and I think they're doing that on purpose. But I don't know yet.
Wrestling.
Other than wrestling, I'm sorry.
No, this
have
is a
been-
great pilot episode of Shining Wizardry. That podcast that I'm so sorry I hyped you up for, but I just like, oh, fuck it.
Well, I've also been like.
I get the feeling you guys are going to have a beta episode of that if I tap out.
We can.
You
We
might.
gotta talk about video games first. We gotta talk about video games first.
But also like that's been going on is that like ever since the game came out, I haven't really been able to put Smash Ultimate down. But now I am sharing my I can't put it down time with Ultimate and fucking Tetris 99.
Yeah, man, we'll get into that a little bit later, but holy shit, Tetris 99.
Not
I
that
still
game
need
now.
to download that.
Yes, you do.
It's
yes,
free.
you do. It's gonna get team shit soon, apparently.
What?
Yeah, there was a data mine that said like they found a mode labeled
Oh,
like team
right.
battle.
Yeah.
Like, holy
Squad-
shit.
Okay.
Where we
But, like-
dropping, boys?
Where's this block dropping? But also, it was made by the guys. It was made by Eureka.
Yeah, it was made
Yeah.
by Eureka.
Yeah, which is great. It's like support Eureka. Everyone that's listening,
So-
buy this.
For reference, Eureka are the people that made the Grandmaster series, which was the best line of Tetris games.
And they also made the Street Fighter EX series and the newly released like last year Fighting EX.
Layer. Yeah, Fighting
Which I
EX.
highly
Layer.
recommend.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
fast game.
That
Get
seems
your
like a fun-ass
Pokemon,
game.
So-
buy Fighting EX Layer and download Tetris 99. Support Eureka.
So I haven't played Tetris 99 yet. Is it just completely free?
Yeah, totally.
There's no like,
Have the-
there's no microtransaction anything.
As long as you have an online subscription, the game is completely free. There's no microtransactions. There's only one mode.
It's
right now.
listen,
Huh.
it's a basic bare bones game. Like you turn it on and there's like play and there's options and that's it. But there's no microtransaction horse shit. It's completely free if you have the online service, and it match makes really fast.
It does. You
I
get into
mean,
matches like that.
It's fucking Tetris. People have paid
And
more for
that's-
Tetris, lesser versions of it even. So hell yeah.
I mean, Tetris Effect just came out like not a long time ago, and that's a well worth $40 game.
oh yeah.
I watched an entire stream last night of Maximilian Dude's wife Jessica just slaughtering people.
Oh,
in
she's
Tetris
a
99.
fucking master of fucking puzzles.
I
She
might
won-
have seen her online. She's scary.
20 games.
What?
Jesus.
She won 20 games.
Holy shit!
I've won one.
She's
No, I've won
she's
two.
a. I'm just imagining her coming down the ramp with Max acting as her Paul Heyman.
My wife.
See,
Oh God, I wish I could do Paul.
Defending undisputed Tetris 99 champion.
honestly, Max would be a fucking great hype man.
He would be
He
a great
is-
manager. Oh, he could be
Yeah,
like
what
Jim
am I saying?
Cornette.
He is a good hype man, but like for wrestling type stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, he should do fucking commentary for that fucking what's the fucking fighting game event where they're in a fucking ring?
Oh, you think CEO?
CEO.
Yeah, CEO. He'd be fucking
I don't
great
know.
as commentator on that.
I think he was there one year when they had. I think it was like 2015 when they had Killer Instinct there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
of course
yeah.
he would.
Yeah, I mean that's the like he. I remember he said on Twitter like the other day like that's the last game he played like really competitively.
hmm Yeah, it
For
was.
instance, It makes sense. He worked on it.
He tried so hard to pull
Well,
off
no, that was
full-
even before he
full
worked
gore.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was right before he worked on it. Then they invited him. He's like, oh, okay, I'll do this.
yeah,
And then that's
I
why
mean,
he stopped playing because he's busy working on the damn thing.
yeah.
Well, there's FGC things I could talk about, but we'll get to that in a
We'll
minute.
get to that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's a lot of stuff on the docket today.
Dakota.
The only,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I was just gonna say the only other thing I could possibly mention is that next month I'm actually going to a house show that's like it's like the week before WrestleMania.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like It's a dual branded show, and I actually got VIP tickets.
Oh,
nice,
wow.
nice.
Make sure to
Oh,
send us
yeah.
pictures of whoever you can get pictures of.
I'll have a bunch of shit to show.
If
and
Alexa is there, tell her I love her.
I will, trust me. But like you know who I'm gunning for. I hope that there's 3 people I want to meet.
Sarah Logan.
Seamus.
Do you know Sarah Logan's actually from my state? She's from Kentucky.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, of
Yeah,
course,
but, like-
looks like she's.
My top 3: Mandy Rose, number
Yeah.
2, Dean Ambrose, because he's
Yeah.
about to leave.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's leaving after WrestleMania.
Oh, why? Is it
And-
injury or just walking?
No, he's done.
Oh, retired.
He's finished. Like I don't know if he's done. He's retiring from wrestling, but he is definitely finished with the WWE. They have like massacred his character since he returned.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Hmm.
And number 1 on my list, easy, hands down, Asuka.
Oh yeah.
Asuka. Oh, it's Asuka's so good.
She is amazing.
She's also like the most massive nerd.
What about the?
She's also a mom.
What about what's his name with the fucking violin intro?
Oh, Shinsuke.
yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura.
God, I hope Shinsuke's there.
That'd be great.
Considering where he is, like on the card and everything, he's likely just gonna put on his invisibility cloak, and I won't see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it for me.
All right, Dakota. How was your last couple weeks?
I was okay. I got my tax return back, so I'm not, scrapping up for food.
That's rad.
Speaking of which, I bought myself a nice little new toy, which is a Air Media capture card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna make more videos. I'm currently planning something we probably I don't want to talk about right now. It's very complicated. But I will say that my desk is currently filled with amiibos.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, yeah. You're getting ready for that.
Yeah, getting ready for that. We'll maybe to get something into that. But
How are we gonna pull
yeah,
that off? Because I'll have to be there for that.
No, you won't. We can just do commentary on Discord.
There will be a big delay though.
maybe I can just solo. You know, maybe I just don't have a team, and we'll talk about this.
We'll figure it out later. Yeah.
But so I have a capture card. I sent my Joy-Con in, actually, my left Joy-Con, because it's had issues.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just sent that off today for repairs.
Okay.
I bought a couple games. I rebought Super Beat Sonic on the Switch because that's a great rhythm game. Everyone should buy that. It was on sale for like $10, I believe, on the Switch. It's also on PS4 and PS Vita if you want to get there. It's fantastic. It's made by the people who made DJ Max, and that's one of my favorite rhythm game series. I bought Guacamelee 2. I haven't touched it yet.
I hear it's really good, and got kind of overshadowed by everything else that was coming out at the time.
Yeah, because I loved the shit out of Guacamelee 1.
Yeah, I fucking adored that first one.
And I also bought Wargroove because Advance Wars style of gameplay, kind of a Fire Emblem aesthetic, and just since Advance Wars is dead, and I heard so much good things about Wargroove, I decided to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Other than that, just work. Amiibos.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Are you doing like post game, just kind of cleanup?
I was, and then I was like, I don't even enjoy this, so I just dropped it.
Oh,
I just dropped it entirely.
Jeez.
What did you drop?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh no!
I might come back to it some other day, but there's other games I can play.
You still got to do that Nier Automata.
I should go back to Nier Automata.
Yeah, you really should. That'd be a good ass game for some streaming, actually.
Okay, I might start. I don't know. I might start that up again.
Then again, you also got to finish streaming Undertale.
I do need to finish Undertale.
You mentioned Amiibos earlier. Did you get any of the new ones that dropped?
I did. I got
him and I did.
Yeah, but actually, I got more than you did though.
Mm-hmm.
Lucina and Cloud both got reprints, so I got both of them. I got the Ice Climbers and I got K. Rool. The only one I didn't get of the new batch was Piranha Plant. Apparently, that was a mistake because I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, he's gonna be fucking hard to find.
He's gonna be hard to find. But yeah, I have this massive list of games that I need to stream, like in my Steam library alone.
The only ones I got were K. Rool and Cloud. I'm gonna get Ice Climbers later. I can't find any Piranha Plants.
I actually just bought a couple off Max. He's gonna send me those.
I got K. Rool off Amazon and picked up Lucina while I was hanging out with Dakota the other day.
Yeah, because we both went there and was like, I'm gonna pick up Lucina. He's like, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, because I had always wanted to get one, and I was just kind of waiting for a reprint because I knew they'd have like a better face.
Yeah, they improved the faces a lot.
They fixed a lot on those reprints.
And like, good for them.
They need to reprint Palutena.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Palutena and Wii Fit and Villager needs to get reprints.
OG Marth was the absolute worst one, and those reprints they have of him are just night and day. Yeah, the fucking flute.
No, the kazoo.
Yeah. No, it's a recorder.
No,
it's a recorder.
It's a recorder. Yeah. It's like a fucking.
It's a 5th grade recorder.
The same one everyone got in elementary school.
Exactly, the plastic piece of shit that you play hot cross buns on.
That's it. But anyway, that was my week. Cameron, how was your week?
My weeks were pretty uneventful.
You almost died.
I'm having trouble remembering 2 weeks ago because I don't think I did a whole lot.
Maybe we should do, not a bi-weekly podcast.
Well, no. I just genuinely don't think that I did a lot these last couple of weeks. The week afterwards, I was sick for most of it and just kind of dying. I'd go to work, come back, and just fall asleep.
I forgot to totally mention something during my work. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
But the event I've been waiting a long time for.
Oh, fuck everything.
They announced that, surprise, surprise, for Bang Dream Girls Band Party, that the Persona crossover event was happening earlier than expected and is going on right now. So if you're a fan of the game, you want to check out the game, they're giving away a lot of free stuff. Stars to celebrate the collaboration of it, but it's adding, I believe, Kimi no Kirito, from the end song for Persona 3, a cover of that, a cover of Life Will Change, and a cover of Reach Out to the Truth. Those 3 songs. There's Afterglow all got special event scans that dresses them like the cast of Persona 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a lot of, like, that Persona 3 song might be my new favorite song in the game. It's so much, like, fun. Like, the chart is so much fun.
Which Persona 3 song is it?
Kimi no Hold
on. Kimi no Kyoku?
Yes.
That's the fucking end credits theme.
Yeah, that's the end song.
Yeah, it's Memories of You.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's so good.
It's the
and
best. It's the best.
It's covered by my favorite band in the game, like musically, Rosalia. So
Mhm.
It's times like this I wish I knew more about Persona than I do.
They're really good games. That's
really
all I
good.
can really say.
But the one thing I have to say about the Bang event is they fucked up.
Oh.
Because they have Poppin' Party covering the Persona 5 song when Afterglow should have been covering the Persona 5 because they got the costumes. Like, this is an Afterglow event, but they didn't cover the Persona 5 song because people are saying like it's because they wanted like the main band of the game to have like the main song. And then why does Afterglow, the punk band, get Persona 4 song? Because it doesn't musically mesh with them. I mean, so okay, cover, but it doesn't musically mesh with them. What should happen was Rosalia keep the Persona 3 song because that fits
Dakota.
perfectly with their band's theme. Have Afterglow get Persona
Dakota,
5
please.
Life Will Change, and then give Hello Happy World or Poppin' Party fucking
Dakota,
Reach
I
Out to the
hate you
Truth.
so
I'm done.
much.
Okay, I'm done now. I just wanted to say that.
I hate you so much. So yeah, my week was pretty uneventful.
Fuck you.
I played a little bit of Smash Bros with Dakota. Kicked his ass
That
overall,
video's up on my
33 to
account.
22, I believe it was. After that,
Okay, fuck you.
I don't get those often, so I'm gonna point out this one because
True.
it's very rare that I actually beat you in our sets like
Clean.
that.
I let you win.
No, you didn't, and you know it. Anytime that you pull out a salty DDD after I win, and I bring it up in that video too, that you do this every
You bring
time.
it up in the video.
That-
Every time I get salty, I bring out DDD and
Yeah.
I still lost.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I don't even know why I always bring out DDD.
Because you know that he's got a big hammer and he's a pain in the ass to play against. It's literally the equivalent of you going online on Skullgirls and picking Peacock.
Fuck you. Peacock's great.
Marcus.
Oh God. I'm trying.
Sarah
Every
Ellen
time I
is a
wanted,
saint.
every time I want Flaw, just for reference, every time I wanted to fucking learn Skullgirls by playing against Dakota, his team was fucking Big Band and Peacock, and I had to learn how to play the game against that bullshit.
I occasionally played Valentine.
Fuck
Can't
off.
say anything about that because my backup team is a fuck you keep away team.
Oh,
Who is it?
I hate both of you so fucking much.
That's my backup team. It's not my main. It's Peacock, Eliza, Fukua.
Meanwhile, mine is usually Eliza, Valentine, and then sometimes RoboFortune, I think it is.
In my defense, I have a Pocket, Parasol, and Philia, so...
Right.
My main team is the fucking squad. It's Sarabella, Beowulf, Big Band.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a fucking squad,
Yeah,
bro.
switch out
When's that
RoboFortune
switch port?
for Cerebrella sometimes.
When the fuck is that
I
switch port?
see the exact colors. It's like it's Mika for Sarabella, it's Alex Beowulf, and it's Big O for Q.
Nice.
Nice. I need to play more Skullgirls.
Everyone needs to play more Skullgirls. Man, I cannot wait for Indivisible to come out.
Yeah, same here. I'm excited.
That's a
I
pre-order
backed that,
for
didn't
me.
I? Yeah, I did.
I
See that?
also backed that.
You see what Mike Z tweeted this week?
No, I didn't.
Mike Z tweeted at Disney. He said, "Hey,
Yeah, the Disney Afternoon thing.
make animated stuff.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
us make a traditionally animated Disney afternoon fighting game. I want to see Gizmo Duck fight Pete."
Yeah.
I want to see Baloo have like a Shin Gokusatsu.
Again, going back to my week, aside from playing Smash Bros with Dakota, getting a couple of amiibos, I got K-Rool, I got Lucina. I played the Daemon Ex Machina demo that came out. And I gotta say, personally, after playing that, it controls really well. It feels very interesting.
For reference, Cameron is very much a giant robot guy.
Really, what could tell you that after this podcast is named Actual Androids?
After the man who literally forced me to play Gundam Breaker 3.
Yeah, I did not force you. And you enjoyed
Cameron,
what you played.
You refused to let me leave if I didn't play it.
It was your house.
Yeah! That's the weird part.
I still need to play that Daemon Ex Machina demo. I haven't.
It's surprisingly large. It's like 5 missions. With the last
I
one
stopped
being like
after
a
the
big
first one.
boss raid
Oh.
thing. It's really fun. Controls really well. I can tell that there's a lot of mechanics that I wasn't even using in it.
You can jump out of the ship.
Yeah, I didn't even know
I
you
mean,
could
the
exit
robot.
your mech like in a mission and stuff. That's a thing you can do.
Oh.
You can upgrade your character, like your avatar character, as well as your mech. And in doing so, you very quickly start to fuck that character up real bad. As in, hey, you want faster run speed? Cool. We just cut your character's legs off. They now have robot legs. Hey, you want a better melee? Yeah, we just cut your character's arm off. They have a robot arm now. You want better optic sight? So you can, like, aim better and faster and stuff like that? Yeah, your character now has robotic black eyes and stuff like that. And it happens really, really fast. To the point that it made me feel like, okay, what's this game getting at? It was one of those things where the upgrades were so quick. Like, I got every final tier of the upgrade that you could get for each different limb part in that fucking game by the end of that demo. And I was just kind of sitting at it like, okay, either they're going to change the rate at which you get upgrade materials, or this is something that's going to tie into, like, the story of this game or something. Because, like, it's odd how much you're fucking up your character in just some minor upgrades. And it'll be interesting to see.
Interesting take on it. That sounds. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, you spend all this time making, and it's got a pretty good character creator in it as well. But yeah,
I know. I made my cute anime girl.
Yeah, you make your cute anime girl, and after 3 upgrades, they're super fucked. It's interesting, but the gameplay itself is very tight. Very. I know I haven't played a lot of previous games, but I know a lot of people are saying it's like Armored Core. You've got a really good dash to you. You're able to fly around. Stamina does not seem to be a major issue for this game. You're able to pick and salvage parts off of mechs that you fight in missions, and can even equip those parts to your mech if, like, your own parts are damaged or out of ammo, which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Gundam Breaker, what New Gundam Breaker was going for, but they fucked up so bad. It's like,
New Gundam Breaker sucks.
Dude, it's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad.
Armored Core is one of those series where, like, people who are fans of it are fans of it. It's a lot like Ace Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ace Combat, they don't play nothing else.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I know the exact type of people you're talking about.
Wasn't it Ace Combat 7 that came out recently that was really good?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always nice to see, like, a obsessive game get, like, a good game.
Mm-hmm.
The music of that game series, that gets
Isn't that a
overlooked.
Namco game?
Ace Combat is Bandai Namco, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
I want to say.
Bandai Namco's been on a tear lately, and we will also get to that in a minute.
Oh boy, yeah. Bandai Namco has these weird periods where sometimes they'll do a bunch of really good shit, but every now and then there'll be that little weird thing like New Gundam Versus or New Gundam Breaker.
Like, they'll give us a Tekken 7, and then not too long after that, they'll give us a Jump Force.
Yeah.
But then they also gave us a Soul Calibur.
Actually, speaking of Bandai Namco,
hey!
The other thing that I did this week was I built the mobile Haro unit, Gunpla, and I am fucking in love with this thing.
He's just a little dude.
It's just a little Haro, but he has a fucking mech suit. And every single time he's in any sort of pose, it just screams, "Mom said it's my turn" on the Xbox. Like, I'm going to have to edit in a photo of what this thing looks like, because it's just the absolute best. I love this little guy. I'll post an image for you guys as well if you haven't seen it yet, Flaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this little guy.
It looks like Kirby in the Robobot mech.
It does a little bit. It also reminds me of the Stubbies from Nier Automata a bit.
Yeah, those two.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Come at me, fucker.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I really like it. I sent a picture to my dad, and he was just fucking laughing at the design of it. He's absolutely in love with it. I might end up getting another one and just giving it to him for, like, his desk.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, nice little thing for him because it's a cheap set. I think it was like, might have been like $15.
Oh, that's dead cheap.
Oh yeah, it's a very tiny kit. It was like 4 sets of runners, I think.
I don't know what that means, but nice.
It means it's very tiny.
Oh.
Not a lot of parts to it.
Video games.
Yes, video games. Now it is time for the
what do we want
games.
to start with? Because we got Evo Japan, we got the Nintendo Direct. Where do we want to start?
Okay,
so
how about we just at the top of the list?
Well,
Okay.
let's do this a bit in order.
We'll let Cameron lead since he's the sleepy boy.
Yeah, I definitely need to get to sleep. But let's, for the sake of that, I didn't tune into Evo Japan this time. I kind of missed out on it a whole lot because I've been busy with other stuff. So I might leave that till later for you guys to talk about.
Okay.
That's fair. The time zone's a little weird.
Yeah.
But Cameron, I got 2 words for you.
Well, before that, let's get into the news. We've got the Nintendo.
No, this
Direct
is the news.
Okay, yeah. We've got the Nintendo Direct to talk about, but I first want to talk about by just a small little story. Obsidian does not want fans using the Outer Worlds to dunk on Bethesda.
They've had enough.
Obsidian has had to come out and say, guys, look, we get it. Don't use us for your comparisons. It's just mean.
It's just not fair. We're so much better.
Do you know what the problem with that is, though?
What?
Bandai Namco did not do that when people were using Dragon Ball Fighters to fucking dunk on Marvel Infinite.
True.
That's because no one cared about fucking Infinite at that point.
Would people not do this when they're upset with how one thing is, and there is another thing right there that's giving them exactly what they want?
So this is literally just... I'll tell you the reason why they're doing this, is it's literally Obsidian just playing the role of the nice people. It's literally them going, guys, no, don't do this. It's okay. Look, they're doing their own thing, and even
we're making money.
And even in their fucking press statement, they're like, now personally, we wouldn't have done this with the Fallout series, but it's their choice. It's like an actual fucking thing they say in this fucking quote.
Oh wow, are you serious?
Bethesda is looking to take the Fallout brand in a different direction. There's nothing right or wrong with that. That's their choice. They own it. They get to do what they want with it. But in our mind, there are people that enjoy where Fallout was. That is what we wanted to do with the Outer Worlds, to give people that.
As he is saying this, Fallout 76 is making a new glitch for people to talk about.
Oh, man. It's the best. So, like,
it's the gift that keeps on giving.
So, like, this is a press
statement. I'm shocked we don't have a 76 story in this week.
Oh no, we do.
Okay.
It's a very small one, which is just that in some European stores, apparently, it's being bundled with $5 thumbstick replacements for PS4 controllers.
Wow.
It's like, get the thumbstick replacements and get fucking Fallout 76 for free. They cannot get that game out of European stores fast enough, apparently.
It's almost to the point where it's literally, we will pay you to take this with you.
Pretty much.
Literally to that point.
Clearance tactic I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. No, it's rough. But yeah, that's really all I had to say.
But now on to the big stuff.
Yeah, so there was a Nintendo Direct last week.
A pretty good Nintendo Direct overall.
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty good. It was a bit slow at the start, but overall, I'd say it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you're going to get into some stuff that you nutted over, but...
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll save that for last. Let's save that for last.
I want to say the one thing about the Nintendo Direct that kind of irritated me was the people who were, like, derailing it and be like, oh, I can't believe... There was too much anime shit in this Direct. And it's like, wow, it's almost like Nintendo's a fucking Japanese company.
You're complaining about Platinum making more games?
Wait, they complained about there being anime stuff?
Oh, God.
I have the feeling these are the same people that, like, wear anime merch.
Yeah, like, these... I can only picture people wearing Jump Force merch saying that for some reason.
It's too much anime.
Jump Force fans have been letting everybody know that they're shit.
Oh, just a reminder to the general public... Both Anthem and Crackdown 3 came out on Friday. I know
And
you
so
might
did
have...
Jump Force.
And so did Jump Force, in case you guys forgot, because God knows I sure did.
To be fair, Anthem, that's the early access for, like, Origins, like, Plus, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but still, it's...
Who the fuck has Origin access or whatever?
It's weird. It's
That's
fucking
a whole
weird.
lot. That's a whole lot coming out in 1 week, and also a whole lot of nothing coming out in 1 week.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
It's literally a lot of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you see that patch that Jump Force just came out? Where, literally, the Dual Shockers headline was, "New Jump Force patch allows you to skip its awful cutscenes."
Oh, God.
Hey, are they going to add in a patch where the characters actually have a fucking startup animation on running?
They don't?
Wait, what?
If you flick, I saw Maximilian do this last night after when they were playing Jump Force after they were done with Tetris. It's like if you like do that thing, like you know how like in Smash you wave dash, you flick the stick, like whatever, and like both directions.
Yeah.
Like dash dancing and shit.
If you do that in Jump Force, the character's legs do not move.
Oh.
They fix that.
That's not great.
I would recommend going to Max's stream and watching the part where they get to Jump Force and then they realize that that's what's going on because their reactions are priceless.
Oh, wow. What engine is Jump Force running on?
It has an engine?
Know.
Is it Unreal?
Let me look.
It's probably that same like Naruto Ultimate Battle Force.
Well, the only reason I ask is because with New Gundam Versus, a major issue was that
it's Unreal.
It is Unreal? Okay.
Yeah,
the same thing happened with New Gundam Versus, or New Gundam Breaker, where they switched the engine to Unreal and pretty much had a completely different team working on it compared to the old team. And lo and behold, it looked a whole lot shittier and came out way worse than the other ones. So I'm curious if sort of a similar thing happened here with Bandai Namco's like internal teams or something like that.
Here's something you need to understand about Jump Force is that this is like in the same series as J-Star's Victory Versus.
Exactly. That's why I'm wondering if this is what's like going on.
That's a fine game. It's okay for what it is, but you have to understand that I'm looking at the reception for that game, and I'm looking at the reception for Jump Force, and in the I'm on the Wikipedia page for Jump Force. The reception section compares it to Marvel Infinite.
Yikes.
That is a bad thing.
Yeah, but I get the feeling that still somehow it's gonna sell.
Well, it's anime nerds need their game.
No one's saying it's not going to sell. It's like these games always sell.
Yeah, when me and Dakota went to GameStop to get those amiibos, there was a little kid in front of us getting his fucking pre-order of Jump Force with the Akatsuki outfit or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That poor child.
He'll probably love it.
Oh yeah, he'll probably like it.
Yeah, like, we know better, but like when you're a kid, you fucking love whatever you play.
Like, I played... Okay, no, that's a bad example. I knew Into the Dragonfly was shit.
I played Into the Dragonfly. I didn't know.
Would he like it looking the way it does? Would he?
He probably like, oh man, that's so realistic.
So, he might think
yeah,
it's a little bit weird looking, but at the same time, he gets to make his own character who's part of the Akatsuki, and he gets to fight Goku, so that kid is looking at that game like it's fucking God.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I get to be best friends with Naruto?
Yeah, it's the same logic behind Sonic Forces.
Oh god.
Yeah?
We're just making all the good comparisons, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Wow, this is a fucking list that we're starting out with by talking about Fallout 76, fucking
Sonic
Jump Force and all
Forces.
this shit.
Sonic Jump Force Infinite.
God.
What were we talking about? Nintendo Direct.
Right. I got us off track talking about the fact that Anthem and shit like that came out, and somehow we still completely ignored Anthem to talk about fucking Jump Force.
That's the most telling thing ever.
Space is its own topic.
It really is. Like, that game looks fucking bad. It looks bad. But like
the people who are already like into it from when it was announced, they're probably going to like it.
Yeah,
they're not getting turned off from it.
Like,
yeah,
we're not the target audience.
Yeah.
Like gamer hashtag real gamers aren't the target audience. I say, trying my best not to lose my shit laughing at what I just said.
Yeah.
But like the anime fan who grew up playing Budokai, or the little kid that's just like, I like that My Hero Academia show. Oh, this has Deku in it. I'm gonna pick up this game. It has Naruto. It has Boruto's dad.
What was it the GameStop employee said? He said it plays like Xenoverse, was I think what he said.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a very apt comparison. That's what they were comparing it to last
And I'd like
night
to know that the kid also had Xenoverse and liked it, so he'll probably like this game.
Yeah, so he'll probably like it just fine.
I mean, good for him. Like, we're not here to make fun of the little kid and his bad taste in games. But we are.
Yeah, no. When I was a kid, I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was actually badass.
I was a kid and I touched Shadow the Hedgehog for 5 minutes, just like,
I was a kid, and I would go to the local Kmart, back when Kmart was a thing, and I'd go to the game section, and they'd have the little Game Boy set up where you could play Wario Land. Wario Land. And that was fucking great. And then I'd walk a little bit further down, and I'd see the cover of Shadow the Hedgehog, and I remember thinking as a kid, why does he have a gun? That's weird. And walking away.
I remember I was on my way to buy Shadow the Hedgehog with my allowance.
Oh my god.
But then I got distracted at the store because Mario Kart Double Dash was on sale for like $30, and I was like, I'll get that instead. And thank you God for child.
Oh wow.
Because Double Dash is awesome.
Well, luckily, kid me never played any trash. I stuck to great things like Wrath of Cortex. Attack and the Power of Juju. Don't you dare forsake Tyrion's name, you motherfucker. That game is incredible.
You played Bionicle games and liked them.
Yes, I did. Bionicle Heroes is not very good. Bionicle Original for the PS2 is not great looking back, but I 100%ed it. And Heroes. Those aren't good going back to them, but I somehow enjoyed them. Once again, going back to the thing of... Oh, no, that one's great. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights is made by Heavy Iron Studios. They did good shit. They're the same people who did Battle for Bikini Bottom.
I believe if we were off topic before, we are very much off topic now.
Yeah,
we're talking about fucking that one lost conversation that's never been recorded between me and Cameron talking about Scooby Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
That just ended with the image of Scrappy-Doo floating in the tube from the title screen of Super Metroid.
If Scrappy's anything, he's a fucking Ninja Gaiden projectile.
Okay, so Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct.
So do you remember that one really obscure 90s cartoon?
Oh, God, stop. How do we want to talk about Nintendo Direct?
We'll talk about the stuff we care about.
We talked about most of it already, honestly.
Okay, actually, before Nintendo Direct, because this was a little bit before that, Hollow Knight Silksong got announced. It's the Hornet DLC.
Not even DLC.
It was the Hornet DLC for Hollow Knight. It's now just going to be a full-on fucking sequel.
Good. Hollow Knight's fucking great.
Side note, if you backed Hollow Knight Original, you get that for free.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is incredibly
wow, that's
nice of
really
him.
generous.
It really is.
Okay, Sean.
But yeah,
Sean Connery, get out of my body.
It looks fucking great. I need to finish Hollow Knight. Definitely excited for more of that for sure.
Oh yeah,
I have a friend named V who is just absolutely nutting over that game. She's super excited.
Are they a Devil May Cry protagonist?
No. This is VI, not V.
Oh, are they a League of Legends character?
I don't know where she gets it from. Actually, I'm not sure. Anyways, now for actual Nintendo Direct stuff.
Captain Toad's getting DLC. Yay! Yoshi's Crafted World got a demo. Yay!
It looks good.
I played it. I wasn't too into it.
I like the mechanic of being able to play the level in reverse and like everything.
Yeah, that's nice.
And you can like see the back of everything.
I was never a fan of Yoshi gameplay, honestly.
Oh yeah, neither was I. But I know people that are certainly excited for it.
Yeah.
It looks perfectly fine.
It does.
The only Yoshi game I've ever actually played was Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Let's see here. Bloodstained gets a official release window.
Summer, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's coming out in summer.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. I still have that.
Deltarune!
I'm gonna get a PS4 physical copy of that if I remember if I set my backer like that. I think I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't back it enough to get a copy, so.
Oh, okay.
Deltarune's coming to the Switch for free. The first episode.
Yeah, the first episode demo type thing, which is cool.
Did you see?
Cool.
Did you see that tweet about it where it's like, you can get Deltarune now for $0 at a great discount from the previous price of $0.
Yeah.
Toby Fox seems like he loves doing that sort of shit.
Oh, his trailers are fucking top notch. Did you?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever
the
seen
spoiler-free trailer?
Have you ever seen the original trailer for Undertale?
No, I
Like
haven't.
the very first one?
I have not. Seen.
Oh, it's a fucking trip. You need to.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fire Emblem Three Houses got shown off. The fucking leader of the Yellow House is a fucking snap.
Yeah. No. This is This is the most like they have this thing of pick your house. It has never been more heavily like stacked against two houses compared to this.
And like Yellow's not even a cute anime girl.
No.
Like, the cute anime girl's like Red Team or some shit. He's just a smoking hot dude.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Three Houses, call it what it is. Fire Emblem GX.
It really is.
Oh.
It's the same colors, man.
Well, I mean, red, yellow, and blue. It's not that big of a stretch to.
Also,
have that.
I didn't
Still,
notice this until
yeah.
Cameron pointed this out to me in like a Burger King drive. No, it was a Wendy's drive-through. Is that the female avatar character has ridiculously huge boobs?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, she
But
does.
no, like uncomfortably big.
Not in the character art, but on like the
The
physical model when they first showed it off. I was like, that seems a bit weird.
Weird, yeah. I didn't notice it until I looked it back.
Are we talking Camilla huge?
Yes,
Or
actually.
bigger?
Yes.
Might be a little bit bigger actually, but
Camilla, it might
that's
be
enough
bigger.
talk about character boobs. I think.
Speaking of character boobs,
Is there Sinrin Kagura stuff or?
no, it's stuff that's not part of the Nintendo Direct.
Oh, what?
All the like DOA and stuff.
Oh, we'll get to that. Yeah.
We'll get to the DOA stuff.
Man, I can't wait.
Oh, I know.
Thuggery
Oh.
lives on.
Oh boy. Daemon X Machina, like I talked about earlier, got a demo. It was really fun. Go play it. Still available for download.
The real story of this direct right here.
Yeah. So the direct's going a little bit slow at the start, but then they reveal the greatest game of all time, Dakota.
Tetris 99.
A battle
a
royale.
free-to-play battle royale Tetris game.
The bastard.
99 players, one survivor. Holy and they released it. Hey, guess what? It's free if you have an online subscription. Hey, guess what else? It's available later today. Like, holy shit.
This is how you get people who don't give a shit about the battle royale genre
So-
invested.
This is how we legitimize battle royale as a genre.
So no joke. I saw 99 players and I immediately go fucking hell, and then it fucking flashes to Tetris and I just start laughing, and then I stop and I start processing it and I go, oh, this is the fucking best. There's gonna be tons of people playing this shit.
I was at work during this direct, and I saw that while I was on my lunch, and I went back to work. I told my coworker that exists, and the next day he comes in and he said, "I thought you were joking."
Yeah, no, it sounds like a fucking joke. It sounds like a fucking joke someone would make on like fucking Robot Chicken or some shit.
Sounds like a joke, and if you pick it up for even a second, you quickly realize it is not a joke.
Yeah,
Like, literally, I
yeah.
played it for like 3 hours straight.
The crazy bastards, man.
Because no matter what this looks like, it's still a fucking Tetris game made by Arika.
Yeah.
Like, that
And
alone.
even then, it's like, and like, this is how you get somebody interested in the genre who's not. Like, up until this point, I never gave a shit, really. I mean,
Same.
about the
Yeah,
Battle Royale
but
genre,
this is-
because
like, I was
kind
playing
of fallen
this.
off shooters in general,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
like, the closest thing I had ever had to like a 99 player experience was back in my fucking TF2 days when I would be in like 56 person servers, and that was be like, okay, it doesn't get more chaotic than this.
I
But, like-
thought you were about to say Minecraft Hunger Games.
Oh,
But
I want to say I played a round of that back when that was a thing.
I never owned Minecraft, so.
Oh, you never did?
But this,
I had a deep Minecraft phase because I'm all about building shit for a while.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. I used to play with my ex.
but yeah, this is how you do it. Because like I didn't care about it, and now I've been playing a bunch, and I got 4th place in the best game I've had, and I want to keep going. I want to win.
Yeah.
That's how you.
I've had 2
Tetris
first places.
So easy. It's such a universal language of a
concept.
Game.
Grandmas can play Tetris.
And they do.
Yeah,
they do. Like my mom plays Tetris, and she's blind.
I need to download it. I need to download it and give it a shot.
Download it.
You are actually losing nothing because apparently it's also a really small game.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it is.
It's Tetris, but I feel so bad for Apex Legends because as soon as it comes out, oh yeah, that was a news story that happened. It came out. We played it. It was good. But,
2 weeks. Yeah.
But it came out, and then right after, the Ultimate Battle Royale game comes out in Tetris 99. I just feel so bad for the people at Respawn for just releasing a game at the wrong time.
That one fucking picture that everyone always had,
of
death going down the hallway.
Meme of death going down the hall.
And like Death has the label of Tetris 99 on it, and he's about to enter the door of Apex Legends.
It's already got PUBG and Fortnite.
Yeah.
What was the name of the guys who made Apex Legends?
Respawn.
Respawn Entertainment.
Respawn's like, oh man, we're gonna dethrone Fortnite and everything. Oh, this is gonna be really great. We're gonna be the new battle royale game, and then fucking Arika's over here doing the Skullomania laugh.
No, it's fucking
no, it's the Iori laugh.
Oh, you mean the...
It's fucking Alexei Pajnov's skeleton rising from the ground and just
yeah.
Oh,
somebody
roll it up.
Video game. But anyway, Tetris 99 is amazing. If you have an online subscription, download it. It's literally free.
Mm-hmm.
And at max, a Nintendo Online subscription costs $20 for a full year.
Yeah. And jokes aside,
I'd say it's worth it just for the Tetris.
And jokes aside about Apex Legends, that game is doing like fucking gangbusters too as well.
It's even resurrected interest in Titanfall 2's multiplayer.
Yeah.
So this is a situation where almost everyone wins.
Man,
there is no reason.
Yeah.
To not drop PUBG now.
Yeah. I was just about to say, man, I bet fucking PUBG is starting to really start sweating at this point.
Like, they've been sweating.
If it wasn't before, now it really is.
Like, when's the last time you heard about PUBG?
When they were trying to sue people over the existence of a frying pan.
The last time I heard anything about PUBG was people shitting on it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Before we
have good netcode.
I know we're gonna go out of. Oh yeah. But before we get to because I know exactly what we're gonna have last. We're gonna go out of order in the Nintendo Direct because we want to save the special thing for last for Cameron.
Okay.
But the last thing they showed at the Nintendo Direct was a full Link's Awakening remake.
Yes.
Opinions, guys. Just to start off the bat, how do you feel about the art style? I like it.
Here's the thing. Everyone I know, or like everything, all the discourse about Link's Awakening I've seen is that people either love it or they hate it, and I am firmly in the camp of it's cute.
I like it. It's cute.
So I saw the trailer, and it starts with that really nicely animated bit of Link in the ship, and it's during the storm, and he's about to crash.
Of course you like that part.
Of course I do. It immediately...
Anime.
What?
I said they just need to go ham and make a Zelda anime.
We'll see. But anyways, and I was like, oh, wow, ooh, what's this? And because I immediately was like, you see the ship, and I was immediately like, oh shit, it's Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is you see that.
Yeah, exactly. And it immediately cuts to this kind of plasticky, chibi art style type thing. And I'll be honest, at first, I was like, this looks kind of weird. I don't know. And as I've looked over the footage more and more, I've suddenly become like, I'm in love with this, actually. Like, okay. It took me a little bit, but honestly, I do kind of love this art style. It's fucking adorable, and given the context of what Link's Awakening storyline is, it makes perfect sense.
Like, does anyone remember the term Zelda?
I do not.
It's
Zelda,
what people
yeah.
used. Yeah, it's what people used to derogatorily call Wind Waker when it was first revealed. It's like we want to reel it because that Space World trailer.
Oh, right. God, that
Of like
shit.
Link and Ganondorf like sword fighting, and everyone thought, oh, that's going to be the new Zelda. And then Wind Waker gets shown off. It's like, what the fuck is this?
So I
Yeah.
didn't...
And then Wind Waker comes out, and it's like one of the best Zelda games.
Yeah, I never experienced that because I didn't play a whole bunch of fucking video games, didn't have a GameCube as a
Hashtag
child.
fake gamer.
So yeah, whatever. My only experience with Wind Waker was hearing everyone just fucking gush about it after it came out, and I always and always being so jealous because I was like, that looks so cool. It looks so pretty. Like as a kid, I was like, this is the fucking prettiest game I've ever seen at Wind Waker.
Yeah. Wind Waker's a fantastic Zelda game.
Oh yeah, it is. I still hope that it
Not
gets
my
support
favorite.
from Wii U.
Yeah, I feel bad for every Wii U game. Like, I just want Twilight Princess HD to come out on the Switch because that's my favorite Zelda. Twilight Princess.
Yeah. I just want Wii U, or I want Wind Waker, and I want Tokyo Mirage Sessions ported.
Do you just want Tokyo Mirage Sessions just go?
I want to play it. I'm genuinely interested in like the gameplay of it.
Fair. But Link's Awakening looks good.
Yeah,
but it's not the best thing that was at the show.
Even if it doesn't click with you, it's one of the best Zelda games ever made.
Oh yeah, I love Link's Awakening, the original.
Yeah,
it's great.
And it's a fucking weirdo too.
Oh, it's a lovely weirdo though.
Yeah. Before we get to that thing though, just a small thing of Smash Bros. Ultimate 3.0 update is coming in spring.
They showed off a tiny bit of Joker's model.
We got to see the back of Joker.
Looks good.
He looks cool. We don't know what his face looks like, but it'll probably look good.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it looked just like the P5 model.
Oh yeah, probably so.
3.0 patch. Oh cool. What's in it? Bye.
Nothing.
So
I imagine.
I'm imagining break the targets.
I imagine home run contest, like all the extra shit.
I fucking miss more of the platforms. I miss that.
Oh god, they haven't done that since 64, bro.
No, I miss.
But I predict a fucking Smash Direct detailing 3.0 and Joker, either March or early April.
Yeah, I think people have said that it's probably going to be like a late March one of some sort.
Yeah, just to detail everything in the patch. Now, here's all these new modes coming out. Here's the move breakdown for Joker, and maybe have a tease of the next DLC.
Yeah.
Maybe. I wouldn't have my heart set on it, but...
It sounds like what they're going to do is that they're going to do it like almost like the Street Fighter V model, where they release a character like once every 2 months.
Which is fine.
I don't know that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's more than Street Fighter V's doing now.
Yeah, we'll get to that later also.
Okay.
Yeah, we will.
All right, so...
But now's the Cameron portion of the podcast.
So here's the part where I tell you both to shut the fuck up. All right, so I'm watching the fucking Direct, and I'm like, man, I really want some SMT5 footage. It's been forever. And a thing comes on, and it's got this kind of cel-shaded anime style. I'm like, ooh, is this SMT5? And then it pans over to these two cop characters, and I'm like, this isn't SMT5, but I'm interested.
You see Hot Lady Cop, and you're like...
Yeah,
okay.
I see this lady cop in a fucking uniform with booty shorts, and I'm like, oh, hello. And then both of them are, like, standing against this fucking demon, and they take these briefcase things, and the briefcase turns into a fucking dual disc, basically. The prototype dual disc, specifically, from the end of the first arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! They toss it out, and it fucking turns into a stand... And then the music fucking kicks in, and they start doing sick combat where the character is chained to the stand, and they do chain combos and shit, and it's fucking rad, and it keeps going, and it seems to have like an open world sort of element to it. There's like investigation things. Then there's the girl character like riding on a motorcycle. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Blade Wolf.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Then the stand turns into a fucking dog, and I'm like, oh shit. And then they start riding the dog, and I'm like, oh shit. And then you're doing combat as the dog while riding it and doing sick dodge maneuvers, and I'm like, oh my god. And then it reveals fucking Hideki Kamiya and the director from Nier Automata are working on it, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So this
Platinum?
is...
Platinum.
And then we get the fucking title drop of Astral Chain.
And then an August 30th date.
Yeah, August 30th.
And Platinum.
Platinum. P-Star
Never
themselves.
tarnishes.
That's 3 days after my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, happy birthday. Get Astral Chain.
I'll be honest, I was fucking hyped the second I saw it. And my hype seemed to progressively grow over the days as I would just randomly think about it and start getting like hyped in my chair like at work to the point that the day after I legitimately texted Dakota while I was at work like, yo, Astral Chain though.
He literally, while he was in his job, was like, yo, Astral Chain. I'm like, aren't you at work? And he's like, yeah. And then it comes out on Twitter that the fucking booty shorts cop, her fucking shorts like crease and like deform in like real time, and Cameron's just like about to nut.
It's you can talk about sexualization. I get that that's a bit of an overdone thing, but like at the same time, it's pretty cool.
Cameron,
Platinum has learned from Nier Automata what sells their action games.
They know where the budget goes.
How many times is Platinum Games gonna do this? How many times are they going to just drop these bombshells on people with no notice, and everyone will go, oh,
like they're still doing that game for Square Enix too,
and they might be doing something else possibly.
We'll get to that. But Cameron, literally,
maybe that character will be in booty shorts the next time we see them.
But literally, the only thing left for like Astral Chain to have is a fucking giant mech battle, and then a redhead in a softball uniform.
One of those is still possible. It's Platinum.
Those are absolutely still possible.
One of those is still very possible.
I wouldn't even count out the softball.
Yeah, you're honestly, because it's very obviously like Japanese type cops, not American type cops. And
like Cameron, the next trailer's gonna have a
Japan.
scene where they're at like a fucking batting cage, and you're just gonna lose your goddamn mind.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
I would not be surprised.
Let's keep this in mind. It's not just a Platinum game. It's apparently a fucking open world Platinum game.
Yeah. And Nintendo's bankrolling it completely.
Like, at the end of the trailer, it's not shown in the direct, but when you go to see the actual trailer, there's a bit at the end where your character is dressed up in, like, a cop mascot outfit.
Basically the Blue Badger.
Like the Blue Badger, just picking up trash and teaching people not to litter. And it's like, that scene specifically makes me go, oh shit, is this actually open world?
That seems like a side quest.
It really does, yeah. So I'll be very much so keeping an eye on this.
Very close eyes on that. It comes out in like a couple months.
Yeah, no, this is a fucking stealth fucking reveal.
Like Mortal Kombat levels.
Yeah, Platinum does work.
Platinum just fucking work.
A lot of work, possibly.
Yeah.
Working on the ass.
Oh.
Speaking, do you want to, since we're done with the Nintendo Direct, do you want to talk about that?
Also, Platinum is no longer working on Grand Blue Fantasy. They apparently got done with what they were doing for it.
Oh, okay. Is that what that happened?
Yeah, that's what happened. Originally it was, hey, their name's no longer on this. And people were like, what the fuck? And then Platinum came out and was like, yeah, we finished doing what we were doing. Don't worry.
We just only had like a small part and we were done.
So. It's still weird that their logo was taken off of it. That's still a bit odd, but we'll see.
I imagine it's like one of the same like situations as it was with because they did work on that, and they didn't get credited like on the box for it.
With what?
Star Fox Zero.
Oh, did they not get credit for that?
Not like on the box, I don't think.
I thought they did.
Let me look up the Star Fox.
They made like the whole thing. I'm pretty sure they did.
No, they're not like on the front of the box or the back of the box or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, they're listed on like the Wikipedia thing.
Oh.
Either way, they gave us that sick ass wolf redesign.
True. Too bad it didn't.
Well,
doesn't. But speaking of Platinum games,
yeah, there's more Platinum talk.
So
this one is a rumor. Just keep that in mind.
Absolute fucking rumor.
Okay.
Platinum might be bringing, Nintendo might be reviving Scalebound.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because not even a couple days ago, there was a rumor about Nintendo resurrecting something dead.
Yeah. That no one would expect, specifically.
And people were saying that, Project Hammer.
Yeah.
Like that dead fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah. But a
now it's
recent
coming
report
out.
has stated, let me get the report specifically. A report from, where is it?
Nintendo Insider.
Yeah, Nintendo Insider specifically, stating that Nintendo has revived Scalebound.
Because the copyright that Microsoft had on Scalebound was dropped.
I was going to say, I was originally very, very skeptical of this. I was like, that'd be really cool, but I highly doubt it, until people pointed out to me, hey, Microsoft dropped the trademark for Scalebound.
That was a while ago, too.
Yeah, the filing date for this, or the status update, was that this trademark was abandoned in 2017, like right at the end of 2017. So this is...
Yeah, like the year it got canceled.
Yeah, so they apparently just had zero interest in it.
Because, fuck having real games on the Xbox One.
Add this to the list of things that Microsoft does not want to make money on.
How about... Just remember, they dropped Scalebound for Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah, that came out.
Did
you know it came out?
Not until the fucking GameStop guy told me. Literally, the fucking GameStop guy was like, yeah, Crackdown 3 came out today, and I was like, what the fuck?
Scalebound, it's not worth it. Let's do Crackdown 3 and release it the same day as Chump 4.
And Anthem. A fucking stealth release. I've seen, like, literally zero advertising that it was coming out last Friday.
But still, Nintendo and Platinum, best of friends.
Yep.
That's a good ally to have.
I mean, they literally saved Bayonetta 2 from cancellation.
Yeah.
And after she got put in Smash Brothers, that game flew off the fucking shelves.
Yeah.
So, good for Platinum.
Yeah, definitely really good for them. I know I hear a lot of people saying, oh, Nintendo should buy Platinum. They won't.
No.
Platinum doesn't want to be bought.
Don't. Also, it's a bad idea. Like, just be really good friends. Sometimes that's all you need.
Sometimes friends with benefits isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, because, like, Platinum is fucking doing gangbusters, working both for Nintendo and Square Enix at the moment.
Yeah, so, I mean, Square Enix basically saw the numbers from Nier Automata. Okay, Platinum, do whatever the fuck you want. We'll bankroll it.
I would not be surprised if Platinum gets called on for the next Yoko Taro project whenever that rolls around.
Oh, absolutely. Like, there was that public letter that Kamiya released saying that Yoko Taro basically saved the entire company.
Yeah.
So I think they feel indebted to him.
Yoko, it's like, all right, if you've done all this for us, how can we repay you? Asses.
Pretty much.
Basically.
What do you mean, asses? All of them. Oh, okay.
Yoko Taro's just in the corner giving a thumbs up.
It's Yoko Taro just recreating that fucking comic talking about requiring the finest of bottoms.
Please,
no one's gonna
zip format.
No one's gonna say no. It's like 2Bs and fucking Soul Calibur now.
She might be in Smash Brothers. Who knows?
Well, I hope she's nowhere near as deadly in Smash Brothers. The 4-second rounds. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, I did see the 4-second round.
I could link that right now. Yeah, there was like a fucking guy in the Soul Calibur. Like the guy who did this, he finished like I think 13th or something. He almost made the top 8. There was a round on stream where he killed a guy in 4 seconds.
Yep.
That's the power of the booty.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of fighting games,
yes. Finally,
we can go and move on. Your realm of relevance, Flaw.
I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Oh, okay.
I'll go since you missed Evo Japan. I'm gonna try and break it down for you in order as best I can. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That happened. First of all, they did a lot of the reveals before the top 8s for most of the respective games, but the only exception was the one that happened on day 1 before most of the pooled play started, and that was the DOA 6 stream. And Jesus Christ, what a way to start!
So I need a breakdown on this because I heard like the aftermath. I have no idea what exactly happened.
All right,
so first off, the reveal.
I'm gonna get the actual good news first. The actual reveal. They went ahead and got. Team Ninja to go ahead and did SNK a big favor. and got their reveal out of the way first. You know how my Shiranui was in DOA 5 last round?
She was DLC.
Well, she's coming back for DOA 6.
Good.
But that's not all. She's not the only KOF girl coming to DOA 6.
No, she's
There's
not.
another one, but they haven't announced who it is yet. They say they're going to release that at a later date.
I'm predicting Blue Mary, but I want King.
I was about to say it's probably Blue Mary, but I want King as well.
I want King so bad. And
Blue
don't give her any bikinis, give her nothing but suits.
No, give me Terry Bogard, actually.
Blue Mary and King are two of the best choices, but let me pitch two more to you.
Okay.
Aniel, she'd be perfect.
Who?
Aniel. Or it's spelled Angel, but she's Mexican.
Oh,
so.
right,
Angel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pronounced Aniel. That's how you're actually supposed to.
Is it actually?
But actually, yeah, she would be perfect for DOA.
Yeah, she would actually.
Yeah,
God bless Mexico.
But also, if you want to go less obscure, Bijane.
Ooh,
yeah.
I do love me some pirate ladies.
She is perfect for DOA.
Yeah.
Every time we mention pirate ladies, I just get more and more angry and upset at the fact that we're never going to see Ruby Heart again.
Oh God, I hate it, and you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, Ruby Heart's the best original character for a crossover ever.
Yep.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4, New Age of Never.
Yep.
All right, so that was
That's
the first
good.
thing that happened. Then the actual reveal stream started, and
They revealed something.
here's the thing about DOA 6. Here's the thing about I have a feeling that Mr. Wizard, Joey Hewler, and a bunch of the people who are behind the U.S. marketing of Dead or Alive 6 were like, okay, guys, we need to tone the horniness down a little bit. DOA 5, DOA isn't taken seriously. This is a golden age of fighting games, and DOA is still kind of a joke. We need to give some validity to
But
DOA
in the public space, it's a joke, though.
Yeah, I wanted to bring this up because before this point, everything that I had heard about DOA 6 was that they're toning things down and trying to make it more serious.
There's still even in the advertising with that, there were still some sexual things oh yeah, we toned the jiggle physics down, you can turn them off or whatever, and the characters are more covered up and everything, and look at this cool ass combo string. There's dinosaurs in the background and they interact and shit. It's oh wow, this is pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the US marketing of this, and I feel as though Mr. Wizard forgot that Japan exists. I think he forgot that Team Ninja are a bunch of horny idiots, and
like this podcast.
They brought on stream two guys who were hamming it the fuck up, and they also brought on these what I could only assume were gravure models or idols. And yeah, because they were slapping each other's asses. They're oh, this one's oh hey, look how awesome her boobs are, and it's and they were playing the game, and they used the free roaming camera mode, which of course DOA has that, and they were pausing on oh look, Base gave Neo Tengu a power bomb, and it looks sexual at the way they pause it, and all four of them on stage are giggling at this, oh man, this is so lewd, and then the stream stopped.
I wish that they had a reverse camera of the crowd watching this.
And then cue the Twitter PR nightmare, which is Joey Killer saying, "We sincerely apologize to our viewers," we want to, and this is it. This is the line. We want to protect our core values.
Right.
It's first of all, buddy, where do I even begin with this? Okay. First of all, the tweet's gone. So, it was listen, I was on my Twitter feed live when that thing popped up. It had at least 350 replies, and by the time I went to okay, well, I'm going to put my 2 cents in, the tweet was gone.
So, I'm a bit confused at why people got so upset at him saying that.
Okay, I will give you at least one reason. But I'm not even terribly upset at it. I just think it's funny.
Me too.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
I find the situation hilarious. I'm just very confused at people's
Well,
upsetness.
Here's the rage, right? Because apparently, guess what? The people who were replying to Mr. Wizard weren't the only ones angry. Apparently, from what was reported, like people who were actually attending the event, they saw Mr. Wizard like stomping around the area after that happened, like Mr. X. He was pissed the fuck off. Like he was apparently not informed of what he had just signed up for, and I'm like, dude, it's Team Ninja. What did you expect?
Well,
let me go over their repertoire for you. They made Dead or Alive.
Okay, yes, but I'm going to kind of play the view that I would have, and I imagine the same view that Mr. Wizard had at the time, was, okay, they've said that they're toning things down. So far, they've mostly been pretty serious about what they've shown off with DOA 6.
Bring out the titty models.
I'm going to let them have their little talk thing. They said they're just going to have a little bit of footage and show off some things about the game during that. I'll let them do that. It'll be just fine. And then, midstream, he's seeing them come out with 2 Gravure models that start slapping their asses. And he's like,
he's just running towards the cancel button.
And I imagine he's just immediately like, fuck.
Like, after he jacks off, of course.
I'm giving you the reason why people were upset about this, or at least one of the big reasons, is because it's hypocrisy. Because he, not even about the sexual content, Evo, like, since it's gotten really big in the like last 3 or 4 years, like, Evo is a fucking event now.
Yes, it is. And
Evo was competing with things like at the level of like Overwatch League or like those Dota 2 finals or whatever. It's like
exactly.
It's not at the same level, but people are really, really paying attention now.
Yeah.
Because there's never been a better time for fighting games, I think.
And to me, I think that's why he said the thing about core values is he's trying his best to keep that momentum going.
But thuggery, though.
But
2 buts.
Evo this year is almost 100% guaranteed to have Mortal Kombat 11 in it.
Yes.
Sir, you cannot, I fucking repeat, you cannot be mad at Dead or Alive for doing what it's done since the beginning, and in the same breath say, we're going to have this game on our main stream, on our main stage, no censors whatsoever, where you can have Baraka Ronda Rousey's face in half.
Okay.
I think there's
had Mortal Kombat at Evo for years, and they have never shied away from brutalities or fatalities shown on stream.
Okay,
but
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, we have to accept the fact that America's perception of what's safe for work, what's not safe for work, is very skewed. To things that are sexual are very big no-nos. Things that are gory, perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what people are mad about. It's a double standard.
Also, I think there's a difference
it's a double standard that's not just for Evo. That's a double standard that exists for the entirety of American society.
Well, yeah, because like it's on the other end of the spectrum. It's like you're never gonna see MK11 at Evo Japan.
Because not at all.
Because you're not even gonna see that game on the shelves in Japan.
Yeah.
But I think there's a difference between having the in-game violence of Mortal Kombat 11 and having these 2 giant titty models slapping each other's asses on stage.
Yeah,
on stream.
Yeah, you don't have fucking Ed Boon coming out with a fucking katana like, hey, I'm about to cut this person's fucking head off to show you how good our gore tech is. Like it's not.
I get that. I get it. It's just something like it's tired. I'm
those
so
wacky
tired.
Japanese.
I'm just so fucking tired of that point of like violence. Super 100% mega okay. Oh no, that person has a butt. What are the kids gonna do if they realize butts exist? Oh no. I'm tired.
I sort of get that, but at the same time, I don't have an issue with the core values comment. I completely understand where he's coming from.
Like having like
I think it's funny, but I get why some people are like, come on, man.
Like having him pause the game midstream and then like making it look like super lewd is kind of a thing.
Yeah, there's
because you have to understand. Well, I mean, like if Mr. Wizard was serious about this, he would have known that he's got to read the crowd, and the crowd was Japan.
Yeah, I
Fair.
guess. I
Because
guess.
this was Evo Japan.
They are super okay with sexual content over there, the same way we're super okay with super violence over here. And
Yeah.
I can't. This paragon of the FGC right now, the leader of the greatest tournament the FGC's ever known, or at least the biggest. Like you can't sit there and tell me he didn't see this coming.
I
It's
guess.
I
But
think he had the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, I'm willing to give him the benefit
guess
of the doubt
more
on
like,
this one.
I think he was thinking more of like, oh, the shareholders have reassured me,
Yeah.
more than what he probably should have expected.
I get that it was also an Evo Japan event, but like I'd imagine that most of your stream numbers for these sorts of things are probably coming from America for an Evo event.
I've seen Japanese streams promote their games. Like I've seen SNK promote KOF with like 3 Terry girl cosplayers with fat asses shaking them.
Well, yeah, and
I've seen it happen.
yes,
We didn't get that in America.
But at the same time, exactly, we didn't get that in America. And while Evo Japan is in Japan, Evo itself is a American-run like corporation, basically.
Yeah, but like this is like the sister tournament. Yeah, I get that, and this is basically the first tournament since the maiden voyage last year. I get that.
Yeah.
And that's even funny that this one even happened. Evo Japan almost didn't happen this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's in Fukuoka, because it was a last-minute booking decision, because the first one didn't make money. Like it lost like, I think, what was the equivalent of $1 million in an investment.
Do you think that's also possibly why he wasn't prepared for what happened?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because like he was reaching out for this, so like as more reasons to plug and more reasons, like more funding, or like I don't know what the reasoning was. I just think like he just wanted to make it seem like bigger than it was last year to draw more people in, and I don't know, and we won't really know if that worked until like later this year when the actual numbers come out for like other stuff other than like attendance and stuff. But
I'll be honest, I highly doubt that it did, because I didn't even barely hear about this one until it was over.
All I know is that
Taco Bell.
all I know is that it gave birth to a wonderful meme. That's all I.
Yeah.
Like
But-
cut back to like Tasty
We're
Steve
moving on.
and Mark
We
Man just looking sad at the commentary booth.
This is eating so much time. We need to move on. Because even thankfully is at least a smaller event for like stuff to talk about than.
And
like,
there was more
normal.
stuff that happened, so let's get on to that.
So,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna pause for a moment because it is 2 a.m. I have work. So Dakota, can you start up your OBS recording?
I'm already started.
Okay. Have you checked your audio levels to make sure that those are all okay?
I'm gonna do that real quick. Talk for me.
Hello.
Okay.
No.
Keep talking for a bit. I'm recording now to do an audio test.
Can't do that. That's copyrighted.
You can't do that. That's copyrighted, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this podcast flagged.
We're not anywhere. Don't worry about that.
Surprisingly, no episodes have been flagged yet, which I'm honestly
Wow.
surprised about. I used a bit of intro music from a Valhalla track on the last episode, and that didn't.
You know what it is because androids are not gonna rat each other out.
Yeah, possibly so. Possibly so. Just the one trick to the system. This one weird trick.
It's fun to be a trick. I will say that like that was pretty much the primary announcement for SNK. SNK like I think they gave like maybe a press release after the KOF top 8 was done about like an update on when Samurai Showdown's coming out. I don't think they gave any exact dates or anything, but
Also, I'd like to point out I am recording as of now.
Okay.
Yeah, I did an audio test. It's fine.
All right.
But so we're gonna see Cameron out, and me and Flaw are gonna continue the podcast, talk about some fight games, talk about some bullshit. Thank you, Cameron, for joining us on your own podcast.
No problem. Send me this audio recording. I'll send you a folder that you can upload to, so you don't have to worry about that, and I'll edit this together at some other time.
Okay.
I am very tired. You guys have fun. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming, by the way, Flaw.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. You guys have
Thanks
fun.
for being on the podcast, on your own podcast.
Yeah, thanks. You guys have fun talking about wrestling and fighting game bullshit.
We will.
Talk,
dude.
Have fun talking about how much Street Fighter 5 sucks. Bye.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Okay, Cameron. So Flaw.
Yes.
Did you already talk about the SNK SNK Heroines port?
Not yet. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I don't think that was actually announced at Evo Japan, and
I
if
think
it was,
it
I
was.
missed. If it was, then I missed it. But yeah.
Yeah, it was at Evo Japan.
I'll go ahead and talk about that before I move on to the next thing that happened at Evo Japan. That is probably where SNK Heroines probably belonged the most, but I'm glad we got it on other systems first.
Like Switch.
PS4, great. Switch, I can take my waifus with me. Awesome.
Exactly. I'm probably still going to get it for Switch.
Now it's on PC, and the modding community is going to have so much fun with this. Like, I mean, honestly, like this sort of thing.
What are they going to mod? Like nudity? It's already almost there.
Well, I mean, you can do stuff that like the game almost did. Like, I was under the impression that whenever the game came out, like you were going to be able to like put one character's outfit on another character, kind of like how
can you
Soul
not do
Calibur
that?
does. Like Soul Calibur did. Does SNK Heroines let you do that?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't think it does, and
Okay.
I think if that's probably going to be priority number one for the modding community.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like like oh wow, I get to have Yuri's outfit on my and vice versa.
No, I just want everyone to have Terry's outfit.
No, that's a good
the
one.
little top and the jacket.
Everyone's a fatal cutie.
For real though.
But
good for
yeah,
that. Getting more. It's gonna sell at least a couple. It's probably gonna make at least its port money back.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, and again, catering to the crowd that it needs to cater to.
PC weirdos.
Yeah, PC weirdos. Can't wait for the Riona compilation. Oh no. I think after. So yeah, that was pretty much it for SNK. And if you haven't watched any of the top 8s for Evo Japan, I know it's a time investment, but KOF easily was top 3.
Okay.
I would say top 2. I think the only top 8 that beat it personally is Tekken, because Tekken's top 8 was amazing.
Last year's fucking Tekken finals at last year's Evo.
Oh, dude, I lost my fucking mind.
I also lost my fucking mind.
This year was just as good.
Okay, so I need to watch the Tekken finals, is what you're saying.
Yes, you do, buddy. It's. I'll get to that in a minute.
Speaking of Tekken, though.
Yes, no. Well, I'll get to that. I'm going in order.
Going to Tekken, yeah. Okay.
Going in order, because next up, but it is a Bandai Namco game, because after KOF was Soul Calibur 6.
Oh right.
6 started with their announcement, and we got a character from 4, Amy. Yeah.
I like Amy.
And I figured at one point in the season pass that we were gonna get either Amy or Viola or Voila, or however you pronounce it.
And they might be the same person, so.
Yeah, I figured we would get one of the other, and since they're going for the whole time thing,
I'm glad it's
like
Amy.
Periods, yeah, Amy. I think more people know Amy because Soul Calibur 5 kind of got slept on.
Oh yeah.
People played it for a little bit competitive, and they realized that they didn't want to do that anymore. But then they realized that, oh no, we don't really have anything good to play Soul Calibur 2 on, so Soul Calibur's kind of done right now.
Shit, all the fucking Melee nerds stole our GameCubes.
Oh, they did. I mean, and no one's gonna fucking play Soul Calibur 4 competitively. I'll tell you that for free.
Yoda Grand Finals.
Whoa!
Yoda mirrors.
No, Yoda versus Starkiller Finals. Are you ready to kill yourself yet?
God, that's so... Like, anytime anyone complains about, like, fucking 2B being in Soul Calibur, like, just point at fucking Starkiller and be like, we had to deal with this.
Oh, that wasn't... Starkiller wasn't even the biggest offender in that game. It's like, there was a whole bunch of old anime horseshit things that we didn't even recognize that made it into that game.
Really?
There's a character that's like an alternate take on a character from Sergeant Frog that's in that game.
Is it Sergeant Frog?
No.
Oh.
It's the dark-skinned girl, and she's like in something.
You're asking me about a Soul Calibur 4 character. I can't tell you anything.
Yes. Well, I mean, hey, it's cool because you see Darth Vader choke her.
That's hot.
But yeah, Amy was confirmed for Soul Calibur.
Which is
I feel
good.
like that was
like her.
because there's still 3 characters left in that season pass, if I'm remembering it correctly, and they so far pretty good picks. Tira, 2B, Amy.
No, Tira doesn't count though, does she?
I'm trying to imagine who else though. Who else are they gonna
Maybe
get?
one more guest.
Yeah, because you got Richter, or not Richter. God, I'm thinking.
God, I'd love Richter in Soul Calibur 6. Gerald.
Yeah, Geralt. That's what it was. Yeah,
Geralt and 2B.
God, Noctis should have just been in this game instead.
They said like we would have put him in Soul Calibur, but the license from Square Enix only lasted so long, and it was not that early. It was not that ready for development yet, so they just put him in Tekken.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like it was a time issue.
At least I understand it now. For a while, I was just like, "What the fuck is Harada thinking?" But now that I realize that, okay, that's a bit more.
Plus, he's fun in Tekken.
Yeah,
he's still.
I mean, Harada. We're gonna get to Harada in a minute. I feel like I've said in a minute a lot, but there's so
a lot
much
of stuff that happened.
So yeah, it's Amy. That's good news.
Good news.
After that,
I still need to buy Soul Calibur.
Yes, you do. It's
like Soul Calibur 2 is one of the Soul Calibur 2 was one of the games that got me into fighting games. I remember specifically it was like my 12th or 13th birthday. I got Soul Calibur 2 and Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, and those got me into fighting games by themselves.
I will before I get to the next thing, I will say one more thing about Soul Calibur is that Soul Calibur seems to just go for that appeal, that raw, like, oh, I know them appeal, because that's what Soul Calibur was. And I heard 2 things about 2 of the old Soul Calibur games. I heard one thing about 2 and one thing about 3, and both of these things pissed me the fuck off when I found out about them. Soul Calibur 2, you know the guests. GameCube it was Link. Xbox it was Spawn. PS2 it was Heihachi. Do you know why it was Heihachi?
Oh, why was it Heihachi?
Heihachi was put in there at the very last minute because the original pick that they had for the PlayStation representative bailed out at the last minute.
Oh, who was it?
Going to be
Ratchet.
It was going to be Cloud.
Really?
It was going to be Cloud, and Square Enix pulled out at the last minute.
Oh wow! I never knew that.
Yep, and instead he went to Guys. God bless the ring.
I was about to say finally Cloud would get in a good fighting game. And then Smash happened, and he finally did. But
well, yeah, the long redemption.
But he could have been in a good fighting game a long ass time ago.
Yes, he could have been in one of the best fighting games.
Like one of the most fondly remembered fighting games ever.
Granted, Heihachi is fine for a last minute,
but he's kind of a boring pick.
Yes, especially compared to his competition. Even fucking Spawn with a dumb axe is a more exciting pick.
Necrid.
Oh, don't talk to me about that.
He's the best designed character that's ever been in a Soul Calibur game.
God, what if he's in the season pass?
I would. Necrid's the secret final character. Necrid must win.
I'd be fine with that if he was free.
No, you have to pay. You have to pay Todd McFarlane personally to get him unlocked.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Todd McFarlane's just knocking on the NetherRealm doors. It's like, you guys still want Spawn?
This is why Street Fighter V fucking sucks, is because Dan's not in it, and because Dan's not in the main roster, means you either have to release him for free or you have to have the gall to make people pay for Dan. Which no one's gonna do.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. Every game Dan's been in, he's in the base roster.
This is the first pay for Dan?
Or the DLC situation.
Who the fuck would pay for Dan?
No one! You want a shitty idea to leave him out? There you go.
I mean, either that or he's never just coming.
But that's the first bit of news, and the second one I heard was about Soul Calibur 3. You know, the one no one thinks about?
Yeah, because, who was in Soul Calibur 3?
Solomel. That's where he came from, actually.
Who?
Here's the thing. No one is in Soul Calibur 3. There is no guest character in that game. And there's a reason for that, because there was going to be one guest character but for whatever reason, and I don't think it was ever confirmed why, but it was scrapped, and the character was basically 95% done.
Who was it?
So I don't know why he did it. And I found out who this was, and it made me so fucking angry.
Cloud.
Dante.
What?
It was going to be Dante.
From Devil May Cry?
Yes.
They could have slapped that on the fucking bot. What? Those idiots.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't think it was that Capcom pulled out. I think I don't know what happened. It just didn't happen. And he was almost done.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Maybe people would have remembered Soul Calibur 3.
That would have made people play that game.
Yeah. Like at the time, yeah, Devil May Cry was hitting stride, I believe.
Yeah.
Because that was like what, 2004?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So I have to move on. I have to. It was just two things about.
Thank you for that. I never knew that.
Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was. I don't know if there was ever a reason confirmed for it, but I found that out, and it's just like.
That meme is never gonna fucking die, is it? Of the featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. Oh, imagine Knuckles in a crossover fighting game.
Finals Day happened at Evo Japan, and it was anime as shit, buddy.
Well, hell yeah, bro.
The only one I didn't watch was the one I'm about to talk about, which was the Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
I'm surprised that game is still getting played, honestly.
Not in Japan. I mean, don't be surprised there.
They love it.
But I will say, yeah, it's Arc System Works. It's going to be popular in Japan. All 4 of the games that were on Finals Day are still very heavily played in Japan. So make no mistake. And I'm still happy that Soul Calibur and King of Fighters did as well as they did. King of Fighters, it had less entrants than it did last year, but if you do the ratio per entrant number, it's basically comparable to what it was last year, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
They're still playing it. They're still playing KOF, which is more than I can say for KOF in the U.S.
Yeah, America KOF, don't care about no KOF.
KOF has always been a thing that's good in Asia and good in South America. North America's never really latched onto it.
Why does Brazil love KOF so goddamn much?
Oh, it's so... I heard things where it's the cabinets for SNK were cheaper, and that's why the fan base stuck with it there. But I think it's also just because it's an alternative.
I think also the international appeal of it is because they have a bunch of Team Mexico, Team America, Team Canada.
Yeah, Team China. They do all that. That's probably
Team Hot
one
Army
reason.
people.
Well, also because SNK's always done a good job representing that side of the globe.
I mean, fucking Angel. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, Jen. I mean, there's a Team Mexico and a Team South America in KOF 14.
How do you pronounce Angel's name for real?
Aniel.
Aniel. She's one of the cutest designs.
Dude, Aniel was the best thing to come out of KOF 2001. Which
she was the only thing to come out of KOF 2001.
No, that's not true. Mei Lee also exists.
Okay, fair, but
yeah, KOF 2001 widely regarded as the worst game in the KOF franchise and well deserved.
Yeah.
But Aniel is you know what Aniel is? Aniel is the Kenshi of that game.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Kenshi, the one good thing.
Kenshi, amazing design in a shit game, and that's what Aniel is.
Fucking Kenshi, the only good character design to come out of the PS2 Mortal Kombat era.
Absolutely.
And Boracho.
Yeah, it's not even... Yeah, yeah. That's
I know Boracho's a joke, but once I touched him in XL with his cane combos, I was like, he's cool. All right. I like the cane.
But yeah, Aniel... she was a very, very, very popular character up until she came into 14.
Gee, I wonder why.
And that's something I love about SNK. They fucking listen.
Except when it comes to making a new Garou.
No, dude, that's been in production. Garou 2, it's being made.
Does it? Is it?
Yeah. It's likely going to come out after KOF 15 Samurai Showdown, but like, yeah, they've said it's already in production. So,
Yeah,
and
okay.
you bring up Guro, they put Rock Howard in KOF.
Yeah, I know Rock Howard's in KOF.
Yeah, for years he was the highest requested character.
The coolest,
And
one of the coolest dudes.
Yeah, he has no right to be as cool as he is, but he is. But that's something. But yeah, KOF, they still play it over there. Soul Calibur got pretty good numbers, especially considering this is a European Soul Calibur tournament. Jesus, they eat that shit up in Europe. They love some Soul Calibur.
Yeah, the Europes just love Soul Calibur.
But yeah, the finals day for Evo Japan, it was in the order of BlazBlue Cross Tag, Guilty Gear, Tekken, and Street Fighter.
Hey, who got announced for Cross Tag?
Well, yeah, I'm about to get to that. BlazBlue Cross Tag, it was the one top 8 I didn't see, but I did see the announcement because that one came after. Because they started the top 8 just immediately because, hey, it's final day, let's get started. And then it ended. Then we got the 4 characters for Cross Tag Battle, which surprised me. Because I figured Cross Tag was done.
No, but they remember at fucking EVA they announced that there was going to be an entirely new series added to Cross Tag.
That's what I heard, but then it was radio silence for a long time.
But now though,
now we got it. We got 4 characters. We got Naoto Shirogane from BlazBlue.
No, Naoto Kurogane.
Yeah,
Naoto Shirogane was already in the game. Oh god, that's confusing.
Yeah. I think that's why they did it. I think so that you can have Team Naoto.
Good. Naoto's always good.
So yeah, you can do that now. So Naoto from BlazBlue is in it. Teddy from Persona is in it.
Yay. Oh god.
Seth from Under Night in Birth is in it.
Yeah, Under Night. That's a good game.
That's good. It's good that it's getting representation because that game is more popular than it's ever fucking been now.
Yeah.
And
finally, Heart Ino from Arcana Heart. Yeah, so Arcana Heart is the new series being added to Cross Tag.
The 5th series in Cross Tag, yeah, which is very surprising to me, but not an unpleasant surprise.
I still honestly would rather have Senran Kagura. No offense to Arcana Heart.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I mean, but it's hard, like Arcana Heart getting the play.
Put Yozakura in a fucking fighting game, you cowards.
No, watch DOA do it.
Oh god, yeah, they get Senran Kagura. That would make too much sense though.
Yeah, but let's see. Heart, I know, like Arcana Heart finally getting the play it deserves because that game has been holding it down in niche or Japan arcades.
I mean, I own Arcana Heart 3.
Yeah, but
I played it for about 15 minutes, but
yeah, how hard was it to get?
I mean, I got the Steam version.
Or rather, not how hard is it to get. How hard is it to get the other 2 games?
Are there other games?
Yeah, you see? It didn't start with Arcana Heart 3, buddy. I'll tell you that for free. I'm glad that the game, like it's actually getting recognition now by ArcSys of all people. That's a big push.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might see Arcana Heart 4 someday. Who knows?
Who knows?
And she's a little cutie. She's
cute. I like her little pink hair. I'm a fan of that.
I like the little heart ahoge.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about Arcana Heart, admittedly, other than like the final boss from the first game is hot as fuck. But
what's the final boss look like?
Mildred, look her up.
Okay, let me look up. Cameron, edit this in later.
Arcana
Mildred Arcana Heart. Cameron, edit this in later. Oh shit, son, that is pretty good. She's basically like prototype Jacko.
Basically.
Nice. Cameron, edit this in.
Yeah, but that's what happened with BlazBlue, and pretty much all for ArcSys, really. They didn't really have any other announcements. So
no Persona 5 Arena.
No.
I'm still so waiting for Persona 5 Arena. Oh, my dick gets really hard.
I hope it happens, but...
It will. It's just a matter of time.
Now, I'm going to get to why this is notable in a minute, but yeah, like, the BlazBlue Cross Tag announcement was pretty much the only thing ArcSys had, because like this is the beginning of their new pro circuit, like the second run, or not even the second run, I think it's like halfway through the first run, I think, of their pro circuit, and there was no Guilty Gear announcement, but that's fine. I don't expect a Guilty Gear announcement. That game is pretty much done, I think. And
yeah, Guilty Gear Xrd.
It's a good thing that it's done because the game still has a very, very healthy
competitive scene in Japan.
Like I said, top 3 for the KOF thing, but like because it's heavy competition from Guilty Gear's top 8. Holy, what a good show that was! I was in Tennessee. I was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with my buddies at the game store down there that I love to visit, and we watched Evo Japan a little bit today. We watched the KOF top 8, and we watched the Guilty Gear top 8 because it was right as the store closed, and we're like, hey, let's make a night of this. Let's get some tacos. Let's watch some fucking Guilty Gear.
Yeah, bro.
And we were not disappointed. It was an amazing top 8. And it's something that's consistent with Guilty Gear is that in almost every major tournament for that game that I've seen since Evo last year, all the way to today, it's like in every major tournament, every character, every top 8 placement has a different character.
Why'd he get up? What are you standing for? God, Cameron, edit that in.
That was. But yeah, like every top 8, all 8 characters are different.
That's good.
Very few games can do that, and like admittedly, Street Fighter V does that a lot lately. Like it most certainly was not the case when it started.
Oh shit!
Certainly.
We didn't even talk about Tekken 7, did we?
I'm getting to that right now.
Oh, I thought
actually.
we already passed that. I'm sorry.
No, because this is where, because after Guilty Gear was Tekken, and Tekken, oh boy. Now Tekken really didn't show us anything new as far as actual information. We knew Julia and were coming out. It's the tail end of season 2, which is crazy to think about considering like Anna and Lei was like not even that long ago.
It was like at last year's Evo.
Yeah, and like now it's already over. So
yeah, I mean that's 6 characters.
Yeah, it's 2 characters every 2 months, which is a better model than what Street Fighter V was doing, which was like one character every 2 months.
Well, now it's nothing. So,
but they're releasing
next
Julia week. Next week, 28th of February.
I really want to get the Tekken 7 season pass for them.
Now I want to talk about like the 2 characters, Julia and Negan.
Yeah, I want to talk about them too.
I really like Julia's redesign.
It's really cute.
It super is. It's like it's like gameplay wise, really not too much has changed.
No, but the design is a lot because regular Julia is kind of boring if you go back and look at her. It's kind of boring. She got like the little shorts. She's got her little Native American feather.
And it's like if you're gonna do all of that, it's like Michelle, like her mom, like from Tekken 1.
She was basically just her mom again.
Yeah, but she even does that better. Yeah. It's like.
But then we get fucking Tag Tournament 2 with JC.
Yeah, she was JC, and
that was awesome.
She actually does one of JC's like intro poses during the Julia trailer.
Oh, good. I hope they put JC shit in there for her moveset.
I don't know about moves like per se because like the only thing I saw of hers that was really new, other than like the rage art and her trailer, was like she's got like a slide that she can incorporate in a combo. Ooh. Other than that, I'm not sure how much of her has changed.
I heard a lot of people saying she looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, she looks like, other than the slide, really, like, it's Julia. You know Julia.
But we don't know
the design. Negan. But the design for Julia, again, they just made her a cute streamer.
She's got a cute little flannel jacket. She's protesting deforestation.
Yeah.
She has glasses now.
Smoocher, yeah.
Yeah, give her a nice hug and buy her a fucking Starbucks drink. She probably those.
But then
we get to the unsmoochable.
We got Negan. Negan, which
from The Walking Dead, of course.
Polarizing character since his announcement.
Oh yeah.
I still remember the Evo reaction video Max posted because he was sitting there
with Wooly.
He was sitting there with Kenny and Wooly and Simmons and and I will never forget as soon as as soon as Negan's like, little pigs, and I like the entire time until the end of the video, Woolie's just screaming, why?
Meanwhile, like fucking Kenny's losing his shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
That's like the two mirror reactions right there.
I think people are warming up to him a lot more now.
I think because he just looks like a cool character to play as.
It's Miguel with a bat.
Basically, it's Miguel with a bat.
Which is great, because Miguel's already cool, and it's like, and Negan, it's like, hey, they fucking stayed true to him. Like, you can't say they did.
He's perfectly in character. He has a cool looking stage. I like the way he uses the bat in combos.
I like the way he says, don't ask me for shit.
And then stomps on his fucking walkie-talkie like Harada. And fucking Harada, like actually Harada in the trailer. And Negan's just like, you're gonna put me in the next update, right?
I love what he says. Like, you the developers, you're the ones doing all that shit where you release characters one at a time.
And the thing is, they didn't even do that. Every time they release DLC, it's been in pairs.
Well, I mean, they did that in Season 1. But...
Yeah, but no, Anna and Lei Wulong came out at the same time. Marduk and Armor King came out at the same time.
Yeah, that means, like, I think they meant, like, Geese and Noctis.
Yeah, fair.
But, yeah, that was really cute, really nice touch, and, like, he looks fun.
He looks like a fun-ass character.
I just hope he's good, because, unfortunately, Noctis looked cool, but he is not good.
But he's still fun to play as.
Yeah. So... I mean, hey, Geese looks cool and is amazing. So,
oh god, Geese is a fucking beast.
Geese can do some shit in that game. You'd be hard pressed to find a game where Geese isn't amazing. But hey,
do you know why Geese is amazing? Because everyone else is just predictable.
I fucking love that. That's Harada's like favorite non-Tekken fighting game character outside of Akuma. Like that's why Akuma and Geese are in this game.
Oh, it's just because Harada's big fans.
Yeah, like they asked him, it's like, oh, well, the Akuma thing is obviously like an afterthought for the Tekken Cross Street Fighter thing.
Yeah.
But they asked, like, okay, if you could have a fighting game character other than Akuma in Tekken 7, who would it be? And immediately he said Geese.
Geese.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's a pretty good answer.
Predictable.
But yeah, now before I go on to the last part of Evo Japan, I do want to say that the top 8 for Tekken, like I said, you need to fucking watch
I do.
Notable for several reasons. Major one of which is that for the longest time in this game's lifespan, it has been dominated by Japanese and Korean, especially Korean players. This is the first grand final since Tekken 7's inception at Evo that there has been neither a Japanese or Korean grand finals.
Don't spoil who's in there for me, though.
I will not.
Okay.
Can I tell countries?
Yeah, give me countries.
It's the Philippines versus Pakistan.
Yo, okay.
A Southeast Asian player versus a Middle Eastern player.
Ooh.
In finals.
Interesting.
Super amazing because the Philippines doesn't get a whole lot of play in the FGC. And the Middle East, they exist. That FGC does exist, but unfortunately, they never get to travel anywhere, usually because of visa bullshit.
Yeah.
So for now to Evo, usually when they do, they make the most of it. Like White Ash X and KOF in 2017, he was on a fucking tear. He almost made it to top 8. And Bahrain and Tekken Master from Bahrain. He was the guy who fought Sonic Fox at that MKX Grand Finals that year and made him take off the hat.
Oh, he's the guy that made the fucking fur hood come off?
Yes.
Ooh.
And he's from the middle of Bahrain. So it's like whenever they make it count.
Oh, speaking of Sonic Fox, really quick, did you see where he posted on Twitter earlier today? He's like, hey, I got DOA 6. Hey, I found a combo that does 80% with Marie Rose.
Dude, Sonic Fox, I don't know if you know this, he played DOA 5 competitively.
Yeah,
he's
done the circuits on a bunch of different games.
Yeah, no, I will never forget what Mark Mann said. Like, he said something that is still true to this day. And it's so funny to me. He said, every day when I wake up, I get on my knees and I pray and I thank God that Sonic Fox does not play my game.
I remember that. I remember him saying that.
Like, honestly, it's a lot easier to make a list of games that Sonic Fox doesn't play.
Like, and doesn't dominate in.
Yeah.
Like, the man goes from fucking Mortal Kombat to Dragon Ball to DOA, like, holy shit.
To Skullgirls.
Oh god, he was a Skullgirls player too! Fuck.
He dominates Skullgirls, dude.
Sonic, this fucking gay black furry,
this kid
is the most beloved man in fighting games.
And he can't drink.
Wait, he's not even old enough to drink?
He's 20.
Holy fuck. He's younger than I am by a solid 4 years.
He's 20.
Holy shit, this fucking kid.
He's also the single most successful FGC player of all time in terms of like tournament earnings.
Oh, I imagine he is a fucking god. Like, remember after the Dragon Ball Finals last year, there's the tier list of Sonic Fox facing the fucking right, the other guy, and then Sonic Fox facing the left.
Oh man, dude, he won a game award.
He did
for Switch sides.
Fucking sides. I'm so glad he won that.
I cannot wait for MK11 top 8 this year.
Sonic Fox is the hero we need.
Yes, he is. I remember that one tweet he made or it was a reply to a tweet where it's like, Nate, say something that you would tweet in order to let people know that you needed help. And he replied, "I'm straight." It's like, oh no, Sonic Fox needs help. That's not him.
That's not our Sonic Fox.
Oh man.
The man comes on in a fucking fursuit on stage. Like, as soon as I saw the award come up, I was like, please let Sonic Fox win and please let him have the fucking suit on. And it does. Yeah. And he fucking does.
That fucking legendary MKX set with Tekken Master where he took the hat off and then, like, commentary was like, whoa, hold on, I've never seen that before.
The fucking Rock Lee weights come off.
And Aris is like, I thought we were going to see his brain exposed.
God, wasn't that Sonic Fox with the fucking perfect legend shit?
Yes.
One of my favorite fighting game sets ever.
Dude, you know what's a good fucking Sonic Fox set? The Marvel Infinite set versus Filipino champ. That set where he went like 27 or 25, I think. And then like afterwards, commentary is like, yo, how was it? He goes like, yo, this game is trash. This fucking kid, I'm telling you.
God bless.
He possesses an energy I wish I could possess.
He has the largest dick energy ever.
But yeah. Anyway, Tekken, amazing. Go watch it.
I will.
Then the last top 8 happened, which was Street Fighter V. And this is why this is notable. And it's not even a bad top 8. It really wasn't. I watched a good majority of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like the first few matches, and then I watched the highlight reel, and then I watched grand finals. It's a good top 8. It's not the best Street Fighter V top 8 in the world. Nothing's gonna beat Tokido versus Punk. Nothing's gonna beat that.
Oh no, that was amazing.
But it wasn't bad. Momochi doing that work. He won with the fucking Zeku, dude.
Yeah. Hope he gets his fucking money.
Yeah. I mean, like, he finished the last game with Colleen, but like he would not have gotten there if he hadn't played Zeku in the first few matches. And he's showing again why he's one of the greatest of all time. But this is why this is notable. There's 2 reasons why this is notable. The first of which is that in lieu of announcements, there was no announcement for Street Fighter V. That is unprecedented for EVO. Because Capcom, as much as they like to think that they're top dogs in the FGC, as much as they like to think that they can't do any wrong when it comes to this, I mean, like, even during the 2017 year, even during having to follow the announcement of Cross Tag, after the Geese trailer, after the Trunks reveal for Fighters, it's like, after all that, they still thought, like, we got enough clout that we can follow up with Abigail. No one's going to care. It's like, that's how much they believe in themselves. And they had nothing to show.
Literally nothing. Like after what even was his fucking name that came out by himself? Edgelord.
Edgelord, like fucking. You have to be a bit more specific.
No, the fucking Kage, whatever.
Kage, yeah. Oh, you mean characters, yeah.
Yeah, character Kage.
And this is why this is confusing, or not confusing, but alarming, because this is they have said this is season 4.
Yeah.
This is a season, and so far Kage is all we have to go with.
Like there hasn't even been like a major update or anything to like gameplay, has there?
Not to my knowledge. I think there might have been one patch that fixed a few things, but like it wasn't a gigantic patch. It wasn't like a season 4 patch.
Or like a update to like the next number.
Nope, nothing like that. Kage.
Oh, you're right. There wasn't even a season 4 patch.
Nope. There was the Kage patch, and that's it. So, and that's what I'm thinking, man. I think this is it. I think Street Fighter V is on its way out.
I mean, yeah, Capcom, like especially after Marvel tanked so bad, like both in public and in the FGC, like.
Well, I guess what I've been hearing is true. Then, if this is how season 4 is gonna look, because listen, one of my friends, this guy who moved to Texas, he was like the most staunch defender of Street Fighter V in my entire time there, and I understand it. I understand why he liked it. It's a
good game.
I understand where he was coming from. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a good game, but I understand where he's coming from.
It's enjoyable.
I get why he likes it, and I understand most of his arguments. And during our time together, I was probably the most vocal opposer of Street Fighter V, and that breaks my heart, because I was in love with all of the announcements for Street Fighter V leading up to
I fucking
launch,
bought the deluxe edition.
And I bought beta access, which means I got the game and everything and all that. And I was so excited because, you know, they got my girl Karine, they got my girl Mika in there.
They got fucking Laura.
They got this weird, like, One Piece looking motherfucker Fong in there. Sure, I'll play this game. And then all the bad news started trickling in. There's no arcade mode. There would not be an arcade mode for 2 goddamn years. And then there was the story mode debacle, and then there was all the rootkit debacle on PC, and there's like there's so much bad press. It just kept getting worse. But here at Evo Japan, not having any news is not even the only news concerning Street Fighter V, because I heard something else after the top 8 that broke my heart. I believe Giuna was the one who brought this up initially, and after doing some digging, apparently, if this is not disputed, then yeah, this is true. And if this is true, then it's not even bad just for Momochi. It's bad for a majority of the people who won the events at Evo Top 8 this year. Japan, I'm sure as you might know, has pretty strict anti-gambling laws.
Yes, of course.
Pro gaming does fall in that umbrella in Japan. So in order to counterbalance this, Japan legislature has it so that you can get a pro license for gaming to skirt the penalty for winning more than 100,000 yen at any one event.
Mm-hmm.
That's the limit. If you don't have a pro license, then the gambling law has it so that you can't win more than 100,000 yen at an event. And if you don't know, 100,000 yen is basically about $900 US.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not a bad amount, but like that's not Evo.
That's not as much as you could be getting.
Yeah, not nearly as much, because do you know how much Momochi won for his Evo Japan victory? He won 1.5 million yen, which is close to $13,000.
That's a good amount of money.
But Momochi does not have a pro license.
Oof.
He does not have a pro license, and it's rather alarming because Capcom themselves gave out about 21 pro licenses, or 24, I think. I think it was 21, and this happened at the Tosa Igi tournament last year,
Mhm.
and handpicked these. To my knowledge, they handpicked who these passes went to, and it was the majority of the top players who were performing at that tournament.
Yeah.
And names like Tokido, names like Daigo Umahara, names like Aqua Aqua, names like I think Kazunoko
The
got
big
one.
guns, basically.
Big guns, yes. And
The big guns they like.
Momochi was not one of them. And
Which is
Momochi,
bullshit.
but not even because Capcom didn't pick them, because Momochi actively protests against these things. He says that they are bad for the overall growth of the FGC in his home country.
Mhm.
And to his credit, I think he's right, but there really isn't much that can happen unless the anti-gambling law is changes to be a little more lenient on professional gaming, which is not really as much of a thing in Japan as it is in, say, South Korea.
Yeah, because South Korea has the fucking StarCraft shit.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure that single-handedly funds every bit of government activity in South Korea.
And they fucking like dominate Overwatch since its release. So it's like,
yeah,
South Korea.
Korea loves Blizzard.
Korea goes in on
Yeah.
gaming. Japan's lagging. If we're being honest here,
Mhm.
like making games, sure, but like pro gaming representation, not so much. And that's why this is so disheartening, because like the idea that Evo Japan, from what I understand, just doesn't give their winners pro licenses. That's a gigantic oversight.
Like, 'cause that's a staunch limit on how much the pot can be if you don't have a license.
Buddy boy, he won the equivalent of like $13,000 in US money, and he only gets to leave with 900 of that. He's down 12K.
Yeah.
That's horseshit. I'm sorry.
Oh, you said 900.
Oh, God,
Oh, you
horrible.
said. I thought that was even. I thought that was even. It's only $900.
$900. I'm telling you.
Holy
It's
shit! I
like-
thought you said 9,000. Oh my god, that's
No.
so much worse.
That was the initial thing. It's like, no, 900.
That's so much worse.
Yeah. And the idea that they just don't get support for that, for winning, for winning
Holy
this
shit!
that's horrible.
Like, that's a prestigious tournament.
And it's not even just Momochi. It's like, from what I understand, this applies to everyone that wins an event in Japan. Now, I don't know if this solely is exclusive to Japanese residents, because if so, then like some certain winners of certain tournaments, like the Tekken tournament, like he wouldn't have been affected by this. But
Yeah, because he's not a Japanese native.
But I don't think that's the case. I think it applies to everyone who wins like an event like this in Japan.
Oh, really?
Since then, yeah, this happens, and if that's the case, this needs to change.
That's
Because
fucked.
how is the FGC supposed to thrive in Japan at events like this
If there's a
without?
super low limit to how much they can even win.
Yeah, like to my knowledge, the only other tournament in Japan up until Evo Japan this year that gave out more money as like more cash prizes than this one was the Topanga League Street Fighter tournament that went on for months last year because it was like a circuit, like the Injustice Pro Tour and shit. That was the only one, to my knowledge, that's given away more money in a FGC esports manner.
But
And even so, the pro license thing still applies.
Jesus Christ. But if Japanese players go to America and win there, do they have to have a pro license to get all the money?
No.
Okay.
No, it's outside their
So
jurisdiction.
anything inside Japan, basically.
Why do you think they travel so much?
True. Holy shit.
It's not just for Capcom Pro Tour points. I'll tell you that for free.
Wow,
Now,
that's fucked beyond belief.
I'm not super 100% informed on this because as of right now, the only sources I have to go on are this Shoryuken article that talked about the pro licenses that Capcom gave out at Toshi-Igi last year, as well as Spooky actually confirming that Momochi doesn't have a pro license because he protests the practice of it. And like I said, Giuna weighed in, and even Justin Wong weighed in. He's like, "Oh, that's whack."
Yeah, because he's a
9-time Evo champ. He knows a thing or two about money you can make at Evo.
oh
So
yeah.
it's like
Also,
he's like making
shout
900
outs to Justin.
whack.
Did you see where he had a kid?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Cute
he
kid.
won't stop. He won't stop. He's like Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. He won't stop.
Well, he seems like a cool dad. I remember like I just linked it in the. Here's where like someone like sent him a thing. It's like I hope your son can do like lightning kicks, like and get like so many advantage frames. Cute kid too. Good for him and his wife.
No, Justin Wong is the Evo champ.
He's like the most legendary fighting game player besides like maybe Daigo.
Yeah, no one's had more Evo championships than Justin Wong. Not even Daigo. Daigo comes the closest.
And he's still pretty far behind.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because like Justin at 9, Daigo at 6. Pretty big.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't even know what's more impressive because like Daigo won the maiden 2 years of Street Fighter 4, and before that he won 2 Super Turbo tournaments and 2 Guilty Gear X tournaments year to year. Yeah. People fucking forget that Daigo used to play Guilty Gear.
Daigo's fucking beast.
Do you know who he played in Guilty Gear? He played Soul because of course he did.
Yeah, of course he did.
Plays the fucking protagonist because he is one.
Or he plays the evil version of the protagonist.
Well, I guess in Guilty Gear's case, it'd be the good version.
I guess. Oh no, Soul Bad Guy's a good guy. As confusing as that is.
No, he is a good guy, but there's like a good version of him, Holy Order Soul.
I don't know jack shit about the Guilty Gear that much.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and Justin Wong, his thing is he won 7 Marvel 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
He won I think 1 year of he won the Third Strike team tournament, and he won Marvel 3 1 year, which that's one of my favorite top 8s ever.
Yeah, man gets around in fighting games.
Oh man, it's Evo's so good, but like and him weighing in, that speaks volumes of like how bad that situation this is, and I really hope it changes because, or at the very least, I hope that like it is resolved or at least made clear that the people who won in Evo Japan got pro licenses, because if you don't, if they're not provided for you, you can still get one. It's just that they are very hard and expensive to get. So like it's not impossible. I assume most people had to find a way to get one. It's just a gigantic pain in the ass.
All I know is they better give him Mochi's fucking money. Man deserves it.
They fucking better. He won with Zeku. He better fucking win. He better get his money.
Like,
but
if he doesn't, though, he's gonna like. There's gonna be hell, like from everywhere.
Oh yeah. Because I didn't know where that money's supposed to go if he's not getting it.
Exactly. Where's that money go? Do they just keep it? That sounds shady as shit.
I hope not. But moving on. That was Evo Japan.
That was Evo Japan.
But like even so, it's not all of the news that came out after.
We still got a little bit more news.
Yeah, I got a few things. Taking a look here. Let me see if there's anything on the list that I neglected to look over. I don't think there is. I think like the only other thing like in gaming that I want to bring. Actually, hold on. Let me check the up real quick, because I think there was something that happened there that I. Oh yeah, it's a quick thing. It was kind of like, it's not really a huge thing, but it is something I noticed about the Street Fighter V tournament at Evo Japan. Character usage stats came out. At like like the rates at which how many characters, like how using which characters. Absolutely 0 people were playing Kage. Not a single one. Not even Daigo.
Not even Daigo.
Not even Daigo.
Wow, not even Daigo's playing Evil Ryu.
Nope.
Like, holy shit.
But yeah, also, other news is that FGC news is that Yoshiori Ono is actually in the hospital right now.
Yeah, currently getting the polyp removed.
Yeah. But
Sucks.
but even more sucky than that is the backlash that happened at Anime Ascension. Did you hear about that?
No, what happened at Anime Ascension?
Okay, so Anime Ascension happened during Evo Japan, so of course no one's really gonna be watching it.
No.
The people who did watch it, they got to see SKD refuse to go on stream, and I think quit one of the tournaments he made it in. And I mean, like, it wasn't the case. I don't know the full story behind it. All I do know is that he didn't go on to win the Blaze Blue Central Fiction Tournament.
Mm.
I think one of the things was he just didn't want to be on stream for one of them. And
yeah, like he didn't want to like have his face out there. Like fine.
And people were giving him shit for this, and it's like, I get it, but at the same time, no, don't be shitty. It's like, it's his decision. It's like, well, it's like, if you're so mad about it, why don't you fucking go to Anime Ascension and do it? It's like, why don't you take his place?
Yeah, just I get why he didn't.
He's one of the hardest working American anime fighting game players out there.
He probably wants to keep like a little bit of anonymity, if that's the word.
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think just what it is that he just wasn't comfortable, or he must have just had his own reasons. It's like, this isn't a Leffen situation.
Yeah, Leffen's
like,
a drama queen.
I don't have my fucking controller. I'm gonna go. This isn't like that.
He just didn't want to be on stream for whatever reason.
That wasn't Leffen. That was Armada.
Oh, that was Armada. Okay.
Gets my Swedish players confused. But
racist.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened at Anime Ascension, because the numbers, predictably, weren't very high. You're going on the same weekend as Evo.
Yeah, that's kind of a death knell.
That's why the reporting on the results was so late. It's because of that. Because all the resources went to Evo Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that was. I thought there was a little backlash after that. It made me. It was a little silly. I didn't really get.
The man doesn't want to be on stream. Let him not be on stream. I mean, it's his game. He's throwing. Whatever.
I mean, like, he still won Blaze Blue anyway, so it's like, fucking.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? It was Blaze Blue Cross Tag, I think, where he didn't want to be on stream. I think that's the one it was.
Mm.
Okay, who cares? There's there's bigger things, even this weekend, even in just the FGC, to be upset about.
Yeah.
And at the end,
like Street Fighter V confirmed dead.
Oh, man.
Basically.
I know it's been coming for a while, but it's still weird to even just say it.
Yeah. But that Tekken 7 DLC though looks tight.
It does.
Like, I was just pressing buttons yesterday in Tekken 7. I was like, this might be one of my favorite fighting games ever, because it just feels so goddamn good.
It shows. It plays to the strengths of how good a game Tekken 7 is. That I've historically never been great at Tekken, or I've never.
Oh no, I've never been good. Trust me, but.
And I can pick up Tekken 7 and have great fun with people who play this game for a living, or not for a living, but like they live and breathe this game.
Yeah.
I know. I like this. He fucking adores Tekken, and
I can do some combo. It feels good to do some combo.
Yeah, I can do combo.
Who's your main?
King.
Oh, he's my secondary. My first is Lily.
Oh, that's who he mains. That's who my friend mains.
Because Lily's the best.
Lily's great.
We can't turn this into the Spooch Fest over Tekken 7, but Cameron has to edit this.
I mean, Lily is notable. Lily's really notable because, like, she filled that Ojo that Ojo void that Karine left when she didn't appear since Alpha 3 all the way to 5.
The weird thing is I never liked Karine.
I loved her to bits, but like
I'm a Sakura
there was always a weird thing. It was yeah, that makes sense for you.
Yeah, but then like when it comes to Tekken, like Cameron likes Asuka and I like Lily.
Oh, okay.
Like we reversed that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also I feel like Asuka. I don't know what I feel like they were gonna go in a direction with Asuka, and then they just didn't.
Yeah, because she's related to the Mishimas.
Yeah, and then they just kind of did nothing with that other than have uh, Jin's face in her boobs for a second.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
She's too
It was
busy
funny.
having gay fights with her girlfriend. Duh.
Yeah, that's actually a way more compelling story.
I love the fact that Lily, like, it's not even that Asuka cares. She just thinks Lily's a weirdo, but Lily's, like, obsessed with, like, fighting her to prove, like, her love or something.
Yeah, Lily is like hyper obsessed with Asuka,
And Asuka's
and
just kind of annoyed.
yeah.
Like, she's not creeped out. She's not afraid. She's just kind of, like, mildly annoyed.
I like that they've kind of confirmed that Lily's kind of a freak because
She a freak.
she's not just hyper obsessed with Asuka, but it's actually canon that she's attracted to Gonryu, the fucking sumo wrestler. Do you know why?
Why?
You know what the reason is?
He thick?
Well, the reason that they give is that she really, really likes his eyebrows because
Nice.
they remind her of her father's eyebrows, and like she really looks up to her father.
Also, the fact that Eliza might be like her sister or something.
No, Eliza just lived in their basement for years.
Isn't it like she's family or something to them?
No, because Eliza is from fucking Romania, and apparently what happened was, as far as I understand it, is that she was like just sleeping in like this artifact or this relic that they bought, and it's the mansion for a few years, and she only just now woke up because she's a vampire, and they can get away with that.
It's weird having a vampire in Tekken. That I remember, like, this is the series that has fucking boxing kangaroos and robots. It's like, vampires fine.
Weird. You can't get mad at any character design Tekken throws at you because it's Tekken.
I mean, they had fucking Gone.
It's hokey as shit. You gotta get past that.
It's dumb. It's less dumb than it has been before, but it's still pretty dumb.
It's like, I loved when people got mad at Lucky Chloe. It's like, you're exposing yourselves.
It's like, do you not remember fucking Sebastian as a playable character?
Do you not remember
Dr.
Boskonovich?
Yeah, Dr. Boskonovich. He literally didn't have a move.
Like Sebastian, I get. He's just Lily, but he's an old man. Like, it's the actual same moveset.
But
Dr. Beast is a fucking weirdo.
All he does is lay on the ground.
And it's amazing.
Top tier. Yeah. God, who else was in Tekken Tag 2 that was a weirdo?
Tournaments. They also put in Roger.
And Roger Jr. The fact that Roger is divorced from his kangaroo wife.
I love that.
It's really fucking funny.
We also got Mokujin in Combat.
Yeah, Combat.
Yeah. We also got Ogre and True Ogre.
Yoshimitsu.
And we also got the best pick, Jun Kazama, the best character.
Okay.
I'm being serious. Jun is awesome.
Yeah, Jun is good. Okay, Flaw, I'm going to have to ask your opinion on something.
Yes?
Slim Bob or Thick Bob?
Thick Bob, absolutely.
Yeah, Thick Bob. Okay,
Thick
good.
Bob wears it well. He's
good. He's a good fat character.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's like the polar opposite of Rufus.
Yeah, like Rufus sucks, but Bob is awesome.
Hey, do you know what? Do you want to know something really that'll make you hate Rufus more than you already do?
What?
Rufus was admittedly they basically admitted this later in an interview after he was released in Street Fighter 4 that they wanted to make a character like Bob. That they saw that Tekken's got a fat character. We should have a fat character.
Except Bob is totally cool.
But the reason that this will make you mad is that they had a design that they were going to put in Street Fighter 4 originally for, like, I don't know if they were going to stick with the name Rufus for this. No, they weren't. They weren't, actually. It was a completely different character design that they were going to go with, where it was going to be... Okay, do you remember that episode of The Boondocks? Where
I never watched The Boondocks.
Okay,
I saw the clip of the speech of Martin Luther King giving a speech.
You need to fix that shit. The Boondocks is amazing. But okay, since I don't really have a frame of reference, just imagine like this Just imagine this really fucking cool black dude in like a gold gi with fur trims and brass knuckles, and his name is King Cobra.
Oh, so it's basically a Black Dynamite character.
Yes. But
That's
like he's wearing a fucking karate Street Fighter gi.
I do remember hearing that.
Cobra.
I do remember that.
That's what they were gonna go with. But then Bob came out and they're like, oh, we need to ape off that shit. We need a fat character.
But we need to make it lame.
And they made Rufus.
They made Bob but lame.
Yes.
Shame.
This is the dark timeline.
We need to wrap this up because Cameron's gonna have to. This is gonna be like fucking 3 extra hours. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's gonna realize, oh well, I'm not fighting Flaw anymore. This shit.
And he can't uninvite me because then he'd be talking to himself. But other than that, the only thing I have left is
that's basically it. That's all I can think of.
The only other thing is Shovel Knight, the King of Cards expansion got delayed. The last bit of DLC for Shovel, the last bit of DLC for Shovel Knight, which includes like the multiplayer like fighting game type thing, and the King's Knight campaign got delayed.
That's honestly fair because in the time that they get that back on track, Shovel Knight's probably gonna cameo in another game.
Probably. I mean, Shovel Knight's been around since like for 4 years, and he's still going strong. I mean, he's in Smash Brothers for fuck's sake.
It certainly doesn't feel like it, does it?
No, he feels like as fresh. I still need to rebuy that game on Switch because I had it on Wii U.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
dedication.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Anything else you really want to talk about while we're here, or?
Let me see if there's anything else.
Because I don't have anything else really.
The only other thing I could really bring up that I've actually been keeping track of is like politics, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, this is a video game. This is a good old fashioned video game podcast.
I'd rather not do that. You
know?
Yeah,
it's a bad idea.
I do know that's one thing I've been really enjoying lately is I've been watching a whole bunch of or I guess I've just been rewatching really Matt McMuscle's series What Happened.
I actually rewatched I would watch all of that recently too. That's really good.
That's such a good series. I like that he's doing his own thing now.
Yeah, I like his content the most probably.
Yeah. I don't know. He's just a natural at it.
Yeah, I've actually been rewatching all of the BuzzFeed Unsolved stuff and all the Best of the Worst.
Oh, Best of the Worst is really good.
Oh, it's so good. I love Best of the Worst. I want to make a rip-off show. Like, that's how much I love it.
Best of the Worst. I mean, it's such a great concept.
I want to do Worst of the Best, where we watch 3 good movies and try to pick out which one's the worst.
Oh man!
So, what are we watching today? We're watching Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and Terminator 2. Oh shit!
I got your first episode. Treasure Planet, Atlantis: The Lost Empire, and Tarzan.
I know who's losing that one.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
But that was the early 2000s. Let's get weird with it. Disney movies.
Oh, we ain't got that many years left. We're gonna get real weird with it.
How wrong they were. They have all the years left.
Fucking Disney. But anyway, I think that was a podcast.
That was definitely a podcast, and I am super happy that you invited me.
Oh, we're glad to have you. We'll probably have you back a couple times. You're free to come on anytime. I mean, it's just been me and Cameron shooting the shit. Whoever wants to come on this fucking podcast.
It's really just been a matter of me trying to like find the time.
Yeah, because you work a job till like midnight, so.
Yeah, I work a afternoon to midnight shift, and that's unfortunate for a few things. That means I can only go to the movies on weekends.
Yeah.
It ruins some things, but like it makes some things easier, so it's a give and take.
Exactly. I used to do that kind of shifts and stuff.
But if you guys have the time like this after a midnight on a weekday, or if you want to do this again on the weekend, I will be more than happy to join.
Well, we're more than happy to have you. God knows Cameron will want someone else to talk about than me.
All right, we've been at this for 150 minutes. It's time to cut it off.
Yeah, so this was the actual Androids episode 4. We've had Cameron, Taren-Ko, I'm Dakota Smash DK, and that was the Flaw.
You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Vanity Claw if you want.
I just realized we never thought to plug our Twitters.
I mean, don't follow me unless you like copious amounts of smut, because that's what you're gonna see.
Some weird furry porn.
Oh, it's gonna be more just furry porn that's weird.
Okay, Sonic Fox.
But yeah, it's been a pleasure.
And I guess I'm on Twitter at Dakota Smash CK, and also type that in on YouTube. And find Cameron on Twitter. He's at Super223. Taren-Ko. Again, look for the YouTube stuff. I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, you've already found his. But anyway, I think that's going to be it. It's weird because I've never ended this. I've always relied on Cameron to tell us when to stop.
Oh yeah, I did forget one thing.
Oh God.
One more thing. Because I just realized how fucking insane of a story it was. I honestly forgot that it was reality.
Oh, what is it?
Ruben Langdon is actually Dante.
Oh yeah, Ruben Langdon got fucking shot at. And
what a fucking badass, honestly.
Like, none of the bullets hit him, thank Jesus Christ, or his friend that was there. Like, thank God they're both okay. But he's immediately after that happens, he's on Twitter, he's like, oh, that happened.
Yeah, he's like in Guatemala. He's in Guatemala. He's robbed. Someone tries to rob his car at gunpoint. He gets shot at 6 times. None of the bullets hit him. He's completely uninjured, and he keeps his car.
And the whole time he had a piece of pizza in his mouth and was in slow motion.
Yeah, he had a piece of pizza. This man is Dante. He tweeted about this. He's like, "Oh man, I haven't even had breakfast yet." It's like,
thank God I had my bulletproof coffee. I think he said.
This man had Royal Guard on like a motherfucker.
Stylish.
Who's better at blocking, Royal Guard Dante or Hideki Kamiya?
That's a way to end the podcast. Thanks for coming on, Flaw.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.